okay. Oh my god. Okay. This is much later than I usually stream. This is also not the day I usually stream on weekends, but... Ooh, I've been so, sluggish. Like, the past week or so. And I thought I could, like, power through, but this time I think I had to actually just sit back and, you know, take it easy. Which is what I'm also gonna do. For weekend whatever. To take it easy. Yeah. Let me see here. Oh. Probably should show me face. Alright. I didn't, I know it probably would all be forgiven if I had taken this weekend off, but I also, even if it's for a short stream, I wanted to do it just because it's what, the 20th? So that would make it like about 3 months since I started doing this. And also, I think I qualify for affiliate now, so I thought I should at least do something for that. But yeah. Oh my god. I'm not very organized. But, Let me just, click into here. I wanted to play something relaxing, something that may be not quite so, I don't know, nothing too shooty. I love shooties, but I need something that's simple. Let's see here. Dog station. There we go. So I don't know how this exactly will go, but all right. Dude. Oh, no one's in the chat. Here. Whee! Yes, the real PS1. Oh, I need a tea. Oh, man. Ah, click. Clink, squeaking, clinking. All that. Oh. Let's see how this... I think it should go with my controller? Yes? Ah! So it's Boku no Natsuyasumi. So it's like it's the summer. I was debating on playing this one cuz one it's not in English. But I, you know, like the Card Captor playthrough, I see this as a learning opportunity. But also, it's just chill. Also, I hear like it's got this going on, like these really beautiful landscape paintings. And they mix it in with the PlayStation graphics. And they do that with like, I think there's like two other games or so that play like this. So, oh yes, but I'll have to use my trusty cheating my ass off translator. Yeah. Now I think this is... I think this is like in the 70s. Aww. And I think the creator of this seems like a very thoughtful man, and he's very into capturing those feelings that he had from youth. So it's like he's a nostalgia lover too. I think becoming a nostalgia lover is just part of getting older though, by default. Everything was in bloom, or something. The brutality of nature, and yet somehow that is also beautiful. Yeah, we can move on now. Yes, look at the
あの日は
butterflies. The
弟が生ま
whole
れた時の
butterflies.
1
The
日の最
ones
初の
in
日
one piece
当時9
that
歳になっ
aren't
た
being
ばかりの
devoured.
私はこの日から夏休みが終わるまでの間
It
命
really
を
is
迎え
beautiful
た母
though.
親の負担を減らすために北関東の田舎町に住むおじのところに預けられることになった
It's kind of maybe this is too much of a cliche to say. Like it's kind of got like Ghibli vibes. I think did they have like the same people who did like the poster paints, like with the poster paints? Ah, I had actual terminology set up and it leaves me. But look at this, isn't it cute? Ugh. Ugh. I wouldn't be able to last too long without at least like an antihistamine, because oh god, the pollen. It's like, wee! It's summer vacation! Ah, shit! Just like...
私が車のシートに身を沈めちょっとだけ深呼吸するとまるで頭の真ん中で
This is perfect to also like drink tea too.
したような不思議な感じがした
So I think you catch bugs in this game too. It's so nice. No one to impress. I can just be. More or less. Oh shit! Rhyme! 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 Hang on. I don't remember being in the wilderness with like beautiful scenery such as this. I mean, I do remember clotheslines, but... Cows. We got them cows. You want to pet them all, but they probably stink. Got them cherry tomatoes. Or are they just tomatoes? It's pretty nice. I like this. This is just me going, I like this, but I do. If I like it, I'll say that I like it. Well, it was my little homework on this. It was like 1975 this is supposed to take place in. So this is like almost 50 years ago. Holy hell. I never thought the 70s would ever become half a century old. Oh yeah. So Boku no Natsuyasumi, which means my summer vacation, but our little character also is named Boku. Just so happens to.
はじめまして僕くん。
はじめまして。
ご苦労様でした。
I guess they're meeting up with the family.
このうちの名前は空の。おじさんは優作って言うんだ。今日からここを自分のうちだと思ってたっぷり遊んでいってください。
Translator on. Oh shit. You're gone. I'm ready for you next time. Come on. Okay.
じゃあお姉ちゃんから。
I was just like, can someone talk? Fuck. Oh.
モエと言います。この家の長女です。
Moe. Moe. Her name is Moe. Aww.
私は調べ。歌って書いて調べなの。うちのお父さんかっこいいでしょ。陶芸家なんだ。お皿やお茶碗作るんだよ。
Everyone looks like they look like they're made of arts and crafts. It's kind of you get like these detailed like anime like backgrounds that you would have for like anime productions, and then you have simple like stylized humans. And I rock with that because it's just, I don't know, I like that contrast.
この部屋を自由に使ってちょうだい。
You'll sleep here.
今日はお布団が降参するほどたっぷりと日に当てておいたから柔らかくてふかふかで寝心地満点よ。
I like her
日
dress.
向の匂いの中でぐっすりと眠れるわ。
おばちゃんありがとう。
So if you're doing like a summer vacation, I know a common thing that you would do in school was you would write a report.
おばちゃんってすっ
On what
ご
you
い人
did.
なんだ。これじゃあま
I
る
don't
でお布団
I
が
can't remember
初
if you do that for this. But that's like a common thing that kids would do in school. And then you write about your summer vacation. That'll be your like usually that's your first assignment.
じゃあ晩ご飯までの間あと1時間ぐらいかな。うちの中や庭の散歩でもしてらっしゃい。でも今日はもう遅いから山の中に入っていっちゃダメだよ。これはおばちゃんちの決まりなんだから。
I wish I could like the dialogue goes so fast. So I guess I'm in control. Now how do I move around? Boy, how do we move? Oh, we got our swivel chair. Look at this. No computers. No pewters. No phones. Just calendar and poster with man with glasses. Oh, is that Kamen Rider I see? I think that's Kamen Rider. Now, if only I could... Whee! What did you do your summer vacation? I did this. A T-pose for dominance? Aw. After this, maybe in the future I'll play a little bit of the second one too, because now like this is beautiful, but I know there's still like a lot of like crunchy pixels, which isn't inherently bad, but I was just like, man, I bet it's even more clear in like the later ones. Oh, this is the time. Time to shit. Not that. Time to wait. Is it Moe's room? Is that Moe's room? Keep out? Moe's room keep out? I want to see. I want to read. That sign won't stop me cuz I can't read. Damn it. Girl room. It's locked. No boy. No boy allowed. I'm still trying to get close to the controls. Wee. I select downstairs. Man, it would be like impossible to sneak in the middle of the night to get snacks in this house.
この夏休みの自由研究は
Just the
何にする
creak
つも
of
りだい
those stairs.
このうちには昆虫採集セットがあるぞ。
There's some rooms in here that are like
僕に
traditionally
プレゼントしよう。
Japanese and you cannot wear shoes
で
whatsoever.
もおじさんちの子供のお下がりなんだけど
I'm told
いい
like
かな
tatami mats are very sensitive.
見せて見せて。
じゃあ晩ご飯の後にでも持ってきてあげようね。期待して待ってるこ
Show
と。
あ
me what?
りがとうおじちゃん。
嬉しくて徒競走の後みたいに心臓がドキドキした。
Oh. I was so happy. If only I knew exactly what was being said. I only have approximate. And even then. This is just... It's like a little tour. Even if I don't end up doing what I'm supposed to do in this game, it's just nice to see this. Wait. That's our boy Boku. He just spins in the corner. He's a little bit different. Oh boy, he's different. Our boy.
僕くん、 縁側のある家に住むのは初めてかい？
Is this your first time living in a house with a veranda? Shit, do I say yes or no? Hi? Yes. Hi. Yeah.
このうちならどこにいても涼しい気持ちのいい風が入ってくるだろ
In this
う。だ
house,
から
it's
一
cool
応
no
扇
matter
風機
where
は
you
あるんだ
are,
けど、
and there's a
あ
pleasant
んまり
breeze.
使ったことないんだよね。
そうなんだ。
うん。昔のうちはみんなこんな感じだったんだよ。
Oh.
周りの地面がみんなコンクリートで埋められちゃってると、
The surrounding
多分
ground
こう
is
いうわ
all
けにはいか
covered
ないん
in
だろうな。
concrete. He's very proud of his home. I mean, I would be proud of my home if I had one. No. Peaceful, calm, thoughts. No dooming, no glooming. Look at this woman here. Being happy homemaker.
おばちゃん、毎日朝起きたらすぐにお洗濯するから、
Auntie,
汚れ物があったら
do
どん
laundry
どんう
as
ちに
soon
出
as
し
I
ておい
wake
て
up
ね。
every morning.
僕、シャツとかいつましか持ってきてないんだ。
あらま、
荷物、カバンに詰めたのお父さんだから。
そうなんだ。
Oh, he only has like one shirt.
男の子
The
だから
one
別にいっか。
shirt. Well,
お兄ちゃんのお風呂着られるかな。
お兄ちゃんって？
いずれ実験してみようね。
what about your brother? What about an older brother? Oh, if he doesn't have... Now, this is probably not at all what was being said, but if I were to guess, since it was going so fast, translator only said, I only have the one shirt. That was Boku's line. And then she goes, Oni-chan. And I'm just like, well, she mentions older brother. I can only come to the conclusion something about hand-me-downs, probably, right? What does this say? Oh, what say? What say? What you say? Shit, ancient meme. A sparkling mirror. Check for cavities. We are but a wooden boy. With wooden teeth. No cavities here, unless you count termites. Whew, T.
じゃあいただきます。
いただきます。
Bless this mess. Itadakimasu. Whoa, yes. Food. It fits, because, like, this, well, like, as of this VOD, it is currently summer.
美味しかった。ごちそうさまでした。
That was a good feed.
ごちそうさまでした。
Good feed, everyone.
でした。
Thank you for the, thank you for
僕
food.
2階の机の上にいいものが置いてあるよ。
2階の机の上にゲームの？
そう見ておいで。
Oh. Do we gather around the television? The OG brain rot screen? It's all so quaint. But I don't think they have a television. Or no, they do. Yeah, of course they do. That was a television just then.
テレビ何が好き？
What are you watching on TV?
女の子が好きそうなやつ。
Did she say, like, shows for girls? Finally. A real gamer's game, Sabrosian. Sabrosian! It's my summer vacation. I'm learning more Japanese. And soon, I will be practically conversational, so... Soon. How is your Saturday evening? I didn't know if anyone would show tonight, just because Saturday night is when everybody hangs out. Sabroji Ann. Sabroji Ann? Sabroji Ann? Is there a Sabroji Ann? Oh man. Man, oh man, Sabroji Ann. Ugh. No, I didn't know if anyone would actually show up, but I wanted to stream because it is, even if nobody showed up, it meant something to me, goddammit. I've been doing this for 3 months now. It's a big step, and also I felt I didn't feel too good. I've been feeling kind of like I've been feeling kind of mediocre. Not like violently ill or anything. I've just been like feeling mediocre. But I wanted to still do the weekend whatever, cuz I like the weekend whatevers cuz I get to play whatever. Ooh. Still recovering from your procedure. Oh yes, you had like a dental. The dental. Oh man, just woke up. Everyone's going to bed. I went, well, it was, what was it? It was wisdom teeth, was it? If I recall correctly. You get to have so much ice cream. I'm just trying to remember, I'm trying to remember my wisdom teeth removal. Not quite, but we're... what was it? Dental work is always so... Well, one, you're like, I hope they don't fuck this up, because that is my teeth. Those are my smileys. You know, I don't want to have, like... You know, it's all like you can't live your life with a gap in your mouth. But... Ice cream part is still true? Oh, thank God. We ball. So, I guess we are a little boy in this game.
テレビのコントって時々残酷で面白いわね。
I think, so like, we're like a little boy, summer vacation. And then we're at our uncle and auntie's place. That's auntie? That's uncle. I stay with my cousins who are different from me. And I'm kind of like... I get the feeling that we're just like, hey, what are you doing? Oh, I like that. Just like, you're kind of an interloper in their plans. Or at least that sometimes. I'm sure it's actually quite feel good. I'm just trying to remember how it would sometimes be like in the past. Because usually, like, if I remember, like, I would stay with family, like with an aunt and uncle. I keep spinning around. With an auntie or an uncle, and the cousins. Cousins are kind of doing their own thing. Although, of course, my cousins at the time, they were quite older. They were a bit older than me, and they had their own thing. Oh, dog. That almost sounded like a cat. Or just like a really sad dog. Do I dare walk out? People weren't afraid. People weren't afraid of, like, kids just, like... So this is, like, in the 1970s, so, like... People weren't really afraid of, kids getting, kidnapped. Yes! You can make the cow moo confirmed. No, I don't believe anything bad could happen either. Nothing bad happens in this gamer's game. Chickens, can you make noise? Make some noise, chickens! That's okay. That's okay. I shouldn't torment the birds. It's not right. Look at this! Oh, it's so nice. Like... I think there's a wall here. Or is there? Oh, shit! There's so many little maps here. Like, screens. I love this. Man. Oh, I rock with this. It's got those... Would this count as a... What is it? Would this count as a walking sim? I don't think of it that way. It is an easygoing sim game, though. It takes all kinds, though. Sometimes you can't be shooty all the time. Sometimes you need to walk and enjoy the beauty of nature in a video game, of course. Don't actually go and touch grass. That stuff will kill you. I love the foreground, like look at them dandelions. The dandelion. Tim Rogers. I think Tim Rogers. I may have seen one of his videos. Yeah, real grass? Yeah. You can't eat the stuff. What is even the point? Oh. Oh, I can run. I can run. I mean, I know I could run. But, like, what would the point be? What am I running to? Do I need to run anywhere in particular? Whoop, whoop. Cows. You win this time, grass. The cows eat the grass. Yeah, but cows have cow privilege. It's so neat, like, oh, like, if you... So they thought of everything, where it's just, like, if you go to one, like... There's just, like, camera angles. I just get... It's still... The controls are still kind of weird. It's locked. Wait. Don't go away. Don't go away yet. Oh, fuck. C'est locked. Now, man, butterflies even at night. Are there nocturnal butterflies? It is beautiful. It is beautiful. It is Gabe. Chat, quiet. Post the Digital Circus spoilers. What did you think? If you watched it, what were your thoughts? I guess it's a good thing to not have, like, a very big chat. We're just like, oh, shit. Some people, where it's like a mixed bag of people knowing and not knowing. 'Cause you're just like, oh, geez. I actually liked it, too. I knew Cain wasn't as evil. I knew Cain had a chance to redeem himself. But I was thinking to myself, you know, there's redemption in this. A villain gets redeemed. But I also think to myself, now, in Steven Universe, there's also villains that redeem themselves. But somehow I had more of an issue with it. And it's like, it's not that I don't think that villains can't be redeemed. I'm just thinking to myself, like, am I picking and choosing what to be okay with? Because, like, you know, Cain gave a lot of hell to the characters, so yeah. I think that scene, that was a really thoughtful scene of him becoming self-aware and overcoming insecurities. Because that was the problem. He felt like he was insecure. I remember. And in the beginning, all he cared about was his programming and wanting to do a good job, and he wanted to entertain everybody. But now he's actually started to listen, and it's like he's kind of reached like a whole level, the whole other. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Like, it's just like I'm waiting for the people being like, okay, this is therapy speak. I'm just like, you know what? I actually don't hate that though. Sometimes it's just like character. To be honest, you want to. Maybe it's because the Persona games ruined me, but I was just thinking to myself the whole time, just like, this is just Pomni maxing out her social links. Just giving everybody a hug. Everyone gets a hug.
あれ
A model
どんよりと
kit.
悲しい
Oh
夕
shit.
焼け空をバックにミキの服用機が描かれた
Yeah, I didn't hate the. And I know they say like, oh well, that's such a like a millennial thing
そして
with the
箱の
therapy
中身
speak.
は
It's like I don't.
おじの約束通りの昆虫採集セ
I
ット
think it's also just characters though, like just characters talking to each other. Sometimes it's nice to like obviously like not everything has to be said, but it's like you know, there's nothing wrong with sometimes it's okay to have a character say exactly what they mean to say. Or just like, you know, actually try to understand another character. And honestly, I think Kanger is really like the therapy man. I think, what is it? I think for Pomni, it was more like character development, because I remember, and I think people forgot. I think some people forgot. Yeah, there's like kind of horror going on. There's like panic going on in Digital Circus, but it is like mostly about these characters and how they like relate to each other. And Pomni kind of has like a arc throughout that whole story, because like I remember she was very in the beginning all she wanted to do was leave, which we know the truth now, but at the beginning like that's all she wanted to do. And she didn't really care about making friends. She thought that she would just be, you know, in and out, hopefully. As soon as she found that door, she'd be out of here. And the people, like, they were nice, but probably she would never see them again. But that wasn't the case. And then over time, she realized she kind of needed these people. She kind of liked some of these people. And she needed them, like...
僕くん、
Boku!
絵日記書いておやすみなさいしましょう。
Oh no, is it time to fall asleep?
おじちゃん、おや
Let's
すみな
write
さ
in
い。
your picture diary. Yeah, picture diaries. The children, they would write in a picture diary. What will we draw? I guess this is where we save. Hi? Yeah. Hi? Yeah. I don't know. There was a lot of things. There was corn and watermelon. Yeah. The Labrador cover kind of breaks my heart. So like So I was thinking about Jax. And Jax's was a really controversial one.
こうして
Um
あの夏休みの最初の一日が終わったの
there was a big reveal about there's a big reveal about Jax, and maybe I'll just I don't know, how much should I mean I've already been blabbing, so I don't know. So where to even begin? Let's begin at the end. Jax abstracted. It was on the we saw it on the horizon, but then it actually became a thing. And they kept it, and they kept him abstracted. But there was also the other thing that he never came out about. And basically some people were just like, should I care? Like, Jax was an asshole. He was an asshole. Why should I care? I'm just like, you're within your right to not like this character. I mean, it's not like he was written to be likable. I think if anything, he's a cautionary tale. And I think for Goose Works, it's kind of implied that Jax is kind of like the worst case scenario for her. You know, he had an ego death, and yeah, he could there was just so much potential, but he like, yeah.
じゃあ
Man, if there's a
いただき
Digital
ます
Circus game, I would play it.
いただきま
If there was a Digital Circus fighting game.
ごちそうさまでした。
Or like some kind of eating, you know.
す。でした。
But no, I mean, what is it? So like Jax is like the worst case scenario. I think it also, I'm just gonna say hi to everything. Hi. Yeah.
そうなんだ。じゃあ
She's like, oh, I see.
僕くん朝顔の水やり
Yeah,
当
sure
番に
hope,
決定。
I sure hope I impressed you all. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh. Yes, I know, I know.
ここから庭に出て左に行ったところ
Praise
の
me,
うち
praise
の
it.
すぐ脇に朝顔の棚があるから、そこに毎日水をやってね。もうちょっと
Damn
で
it.
綺麗なお花がたくさん咲くのよ。
I'm a bit sad that
こうして
Pomni didn't
私
reach
は
out to
朝
him
顔
one more
当番に
time,
任
but
命され
she,
た
but he really did push him. Yeah, and that's the thing. It was just like Jax pushed everybody away, and I think that little thing was just like that little thing with the hug. That was just like the one. That was just like one last thing where it's just like, you know, there are people who do like Jax, and I think I don't like, yeah. I don't I don't I don't like Jax, but I don't hate Jax either. Cuz Jax was I think a lot of people maybe I said this before, but I think a lot there's liking characters that they're relatable because of their relatability. But then there's also hating a character because of their relatability. And I think for a lot of people that was Jax. But it was also kind of nice to know that there was a version like in real life Jax is on the way to being who they really are. And, you know, making friends, being stable. But yeah, that's where the bitter part comes out, where it's just like, well, the digital circus Jax never made it. Because that was because when IRL, his IRL civilian self put on the headset, he what is it? He was at a low point. And then he took the headset off, and then he just walked away, but then but then life got better. Yeah. I think there were parts of, I think the show did say, like, there were parts of Jax that were redeemable, yeah. It's not like, I don't trust, maybe this is a bit extreme, but I'm just like, I don't really trust people who are just like, man, I'm glad Jax is dead. I'm just like, are you? Because it goes back to what I said earlier. It's just like, I think you hate him because he was a little too much of a mirror to certain attitudes. Just like, Jax was closeted. Jax was abused. Jax was angry. Jax was pushing people away. I think we've all done or had things like that done on some level to us in our day-to-day lives. A lot of people, if the digital circus fandom is anything to go by, I think a lot of people struggle. What am I doing? Oh yes! I think I need to take out my bug catcher. Me bug net. Yeah, cautionary tale, basically. Jax could have been... Yeah, Jax could have been, See, the thing is, and I know I probably could have, like, I probably should have, like, changed pronouns, but the thing is, it's like, Jax was so closeted. He was so closeted that I felt like even if you did refer to Jax the way they felt on the inside, you'd reject it. Because he hated himself so much. Because it was already so sensitive for him, because, he told his mother, and his mother fucking laughed at him. So, I don't know. And also, I was trying not to spoil, but I guess that was also another thing that was on the horizon as well. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it was a little mixture of both. I was trying not to spoil, but, like, we were already blabbing so much. Yeah. I see the net. Why can't I have it? I see it. Is it too old? I don't know. I don't know. And that's just it. Jax had potential, but it all went away because Jax pushed everybody away. And yeah, like, Jax was a jerk. Jax was a huge jerk. And now everybody knew why. It doesn't mean that you have to like Jax, but I think there is no harm in understanding. You kind of realize, yeah, there would be, like, you kind of realize there's not really, how do I put it? Jax wasn't evil. A lot of assholes aren't evil per se. They're just self-absorbed. They're just kind of in their own pain. So when that happens, you know, it's the, you know, that cliche, hurt people. It's like that, basically. Yeah, and I think it's what is it? I hope that in the world of the story they can find a way to give Jax a happy life, like with the aquarium or whatever, to Mike after Cain found the folder. And I mean, yeah. Yeah, and Cain, like, objectively, he did a lot more evil. But I guess you could chalk that up to him being an AI who had yet to make a breakthrough. And in a way, I guess, like, Cain is relatable too. Because, like, some people just, I guess it goes back to what I said earlier. It's just like, I think everyone's just, like, self-absorbed and wrapped up in their own issues that, when they cause trouble for other people, it's just like, you know, it's just like, what's their problem? You know? But, I don't know. I love Cain, though. I thought Cain was really fascinating. And I'm glad that he didn't die. I never really thought that he died. I think it was just like, I think, he was just messing around, though, with Kinger. He was, like, messing with the programming, I guess. Oh. Wait. Dog. Wait. Auntie. Wait. Dog. I should say hi to Auntie.
ふーん。
特にこんないいお天気の日
Honestly,
にね、こうしてたくさんのお洗濯物を干しているとさ、
he's such a
空
huge
の
part of
手
what
の
made
旗
the
をずらっ
show.
と
Yeah.
並べて、我が家の主婦
It's
時間を誇示
actually,
している
I
ような
saw a little photo of his
妙
voice
に誇ら
actor
しい不思議な気持ちになってくるんだ。
when they were doing that premiere and he was holding like a little doll of Cain and I was just like, oh, you love him so much. And I mean, of
そして
course
た
he
くさ
would.
んのお洗濯物を干す機会があったら、ちょっとだけわかるかもし
It's,
れないよ。
what is it?
そうかな。
ただし、
He's like the
ちゃんと奥さんのお
anti-Am.
手伝いをしてあげ
I
られ
would
る
say.
旦那さんにならないと。
I think at episode 8,
一生わからない
everyone was
悲しい
like,
人生かもね。
we're not sure. It looks like he went full Am mode, but I think, what did I say last time? So I think for Am became evil because he was self-aware. But, Cain became good because he was self-aware. He became self-aware. And I think that was where the difference is. I don't know, I'm just talking. But you know, if a show gets you like talking like that, I don't know, maybe that's a good sign. Doug. Yes, Doug, go roo. I like these games. Can you pet the dog? Yes. Can you make a cow go moo? Yes. Can you catch a bug? Music! Girl who's just watched nothing but Digital Circus. I'm getting real Digital Circus vibes from this. It kind of made me sad because I grew attached to the world and we only have so much time in our life to create. And I want to do more of that. Yeah. I think Goose needed to say what she needed to say, and then after that she had to, like, let go. I think. It got so fucking crazy. Oh. I thought this was just gonna be, like, insect noises and nature noises. Corn? Give me corn. Give me corn. Give me corn. Would I be stealing from my aunt and uncle if I shucked some corn out here? These are so nice. I think yeah, I think Digital Circus was less about it had like psychological like scariness, but it was just characters like interacting with each other, and that was kind of like the crux of the whole thing. So for me, it was like, I don't know. And I think about that, and I'm just like, why is that more meaningful? And I didn't completely hate that in Steven Universe either. But somewhere along the line, Steven Universe fumbled. And Digital Circus, not so much. And I'm trying to figure out exactly at what point. Maybe it's just like the diamonds were just a little too, like, they were just a little too evil. I know that's, I know that's probably weird to say, because, like, it's not an evil contest, but I think it was one of the happiest endings for the fans. Yeah. It was nice seeing, like, all these characters, oh yeah, it's nice to just see, and I think that's just it, like, the satisfying part is just having, like, the characters, you know, just, these characters are gonna be here, they're gonna be in the circus, and you know what, maybe being in the circus isn't so bad. It is bittersweet because you're just like, well, they're never gonna be what their real life selves were. It was like their real life selves left a piece of themselves behind with their brain scan data and made that into an avatar. Wouldn't that be crazy? What if I had just, like, put on a headset, made a scan of my brain, and then all of a sudden, Effects of ET is just, like, walking, talking around, like, completely separate, but also the same. To be honest, I didn't really finish Steven Universe either. Like, after a certain point, I dipped, and then everything else I found out about it were, like, clips. And I was just like, man, I think they may have lost the plot. I think Steven Universe could be really fucking funny, and I think some people forgot about that. There are some parts that were actually really funny. I don't know, I think it was, like, at the cluster part. I think Peridot was adorable. Oh god! Animal Crossing. I learned this one. I'm gonna get... I think he's going itai. He's getting stung. What is it? I liked Peridot. I liked her, yeah. I'm a little sad that, her little robo enhancers, were no longer a part of her body. I always kind of liked that about her. But I also think it's cute that she was a womanlet. You know what I mean? I was torn. Because on one hand, she looked kind of cool, like cybery, but it's hard to say. And then, but no, what I was trying to say is, Peridot's, arc, her little character development, I thought that was the best. She became too Scrimlow. She was Scrimlow coded after that. Her Scrimlow fate was sealed. But yeah, I think that was probably the best the writing ever was. When they were focusing on giving her this, like, alien, gem woman, perspective on being a person. It's kind of, I guess, like what Cain, in a way, what Cain is going through. Or went through, rather. It's just, yeah, and I think that was the best. I think that was the best. It provided a lot of, humor, and it also provided a lot of, you know, Oh, actually, I care about this character. And, you know, and it's a big thing because, like, Peridot was pretty fucking evil, too. She was ready to annihilate everybody. The only reason why she was scared was because she got abandoned on a planet that was gonna, you know, that she was in charge of destroying. So, just things like that. It's like, it'd be like that. It'd be like that. It kind of be like that. Just walking around the house. What do you think a house like this would smell like? Is that weird to ask? I just feel like there would be smells. Lots of smells. Probably fabric softener. Because they did that in the 70s. Wait. This looks like a decision. I better make a decision. What do you drink? Milk or barley tea? I seem to be an 8-year-old boy. I think milk would probably be my go-to. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. And then get ready for Auntie to be like, did you drink the milk? It's just like, oh, fuck. Now we're gonna die without that milk. Oh. Wood, smoke, fresh air, pollen. Lots of pollen. So much pollen. Like, sneezingly, drippingly, allergy-inducing pollen. I'm, I'm speaking from bias, but... I bet the wood smells so woody. This is where I get a... Jesus. How do I explain this? It's not like this is an uncommon thing to think about. Just like... When you say it out loud, suddenly you're just like, man, I just sound so... I don't know, I guess it's the acting... I guess it's the asking about the smell. You're just like, what do you care about the smell? Why is the smell so important, It's just like, no, I just want to know. I'm painting it, the picture is right in front of me. I want a secondary sense. I feel like there would be a lot of lacquer. Like, smells. Like, it would be woody, but there would be also, like, that lacquer kind of coating. Wah. Oh yeah, and then he puts his shoes on because he's no longer on the tatami mat where shit could get absolutely stomped. Oh wait. Now that it's not... Where am I going? Smell is underrepresentation. Smell is underrepresented in the world building despite being so powerful for memories. It's hard, but I guess, like, I think for doing what he could at the time, Mr. Man here, this is based off of, like, his experiences, I forget his name. I know, of course, Stream Brain. But, this is a man reminiscing on his life. What was it called? Showa era? And, look at that car. You just want to slap the hood on it. There were no seatbelts back then. Whew. He's like, well, there are now. For the sake of keeping the mood high. Now I hope I'm not depriving our boy of, like, important moments. I'm gonna go in the evening. The good part about summer is that, like, it could be 8 o'clock and it's not completely dark out. That is the thing that I like about summer. This baby can take you to the farmer's market every Saturday for 40 minutes. Ho ho! Yeah! Oh! The menu. That's right, I have one of those. Oh! Wait. Wait. Hang on! Russell! Uh-huh. Mo? Okay. Um, that first character there says Mo. That's Mo. I remember that. It's Mo. But the middle one. Here I come. Haha. I need to get my for these kinds of games. I really should just like put on the rigged glasses because I'm like putting this sheet up to my head. Moderu. Yeah. So the middle one is de. I know it like the first and the last one are de or moru. I think you're probably right though, because that was like a thing that we saw by the end of the night. I better make sure though. We can't be completely approximate at all times. Huh. I'm going into my own menu. Yes, I see. Wait. That's not dead. Oh, okay, it's not dead. That's not dead at all. It kind of looks like that, but upside down. Do. Modoru. Oh! I think it might mean the same thing, though. I think it might. What do I... Yeah. Wait. Bug! Oh! Oh, this is how I do it. Now... Whoa! This is... Yeah! Okay. I got a bug. Wait. What do it say? What do that say? Huh. Keep? Yes. It might not be... I wonder, will I get scolded if I take too many bugs? I want to keep that one too. It's beautiful and yellow. And there appears to be a pink broken pixel, but that just adds to the uniqueness, I think. Woo! Yeah. Okay. Time to make my biggest catch of all. Oh, jeez. How do I can't, I guess I can't get past here. Your boy is getting stung like nobody's business. Okay. Tire piles. Hey! I know what those things smell like. The bugs got real quiet after this dropped. Well, let me see here. That appears to be purse. Wait. That has a kanji in it, but perhaps mono. Something no mono. Yeah. Something. Yeah, but I was thinking those tire piles in the sun, you know exactly how those smell. Now what is that? Now what in the heck? God dang. God, I tell you what. What I have. Radio gymnastics cards? Is that correct? Google. You wouldn't lie to me. It's hard to really gauge for sure, because Google Translate, at least if you're trying to go like from English to Japanese, Google Translate will put it in, that will automatically make the Japanese polite by default. I think they really just whatever you're trying to say to to a person from the country, you know, just say it in a way that won't get you punched in the face. You know, we don't want a lawsuit or whatever. Sue Google, I don't know. How do we do this? Wait. I don't think anything happened. I clicked on the glove. Your boy clicked on the glove, but then, wait. Ah. But what? What else is this? What is this? Huh. Well, I can't touch it. It's nice to know that I have a map. This is just my first day. First day in my summer vacay. I got... Oh, yeah. I was thinking to myself, like... Bug catching seems to be, like, a huge thing. Like... Or at least for like... It's probably changed now. It used to be... I bet it was, like, a... I think it was, like, a huge thing, though. I remember that was the inspiration for the creator of Pokemon. He was just thinking about bug catching. He was just thinking about the outline of it is just like bug catching, the catch 'em all part. And like, when I think about like Metabots. Pouring one out for all the bugs caught in Japan to make Pokemon real. Is that how you grant your wish? There was a time in my child life that I wanted Pokemon to be real. But now that I've seen Detective Pikachu, like maybe it's okay that we don't have Pokemon that are real.
じゃあいただきます。
じゃあ、
いただきます。
yes. So like I'm the one boy and my two cousins are two stinky girls who don't want anything to do with me.
ごちそうさまでした。
ごちそうさまでした。
Real as in the media
そうい
franchise.
えば最近またまたスイカ泥棒がひどくてね。
Ah, yes.
このま
That.
ま今より悪くなったら見張りが必要かもしれないな。僕くん
It's
も
true though. I
何か見
wanted
たら
to
教えてくださいね。
I wanted Pokemon to be real. He made Pokemon into a thing and then I was like, I need Pokemon to be actually like existing in this world corporeally. Am I getting it mixed up? Was it Ishihara, Tsunekazu Ishihara that created Pokemon? Am I crazy? Was he the one? But yeah, I'm just thinking...
もうお腹すいたな。さっき食べたばっかなのにな。食べ物何が好き？
what do you like to eat?
何よ。レディが優雅な直後のひとときを楽しんでるというのにさ。
Wait, girl, slow down. What'd you say? Yo. Damn it! Satoshi Tajiri. Okay. Yeah. Shit. I kept getting them mixed up. Stream brain. Forgiveth me. This is so nice. I keep saying that. But like, it's true. What was it? Oh, but yeah, like, so like bug collecting. So like, Pokemon was bug collecting. Metabots. Bugs were like the boy thing to market. Cause I guess in East Asia they have cool bugs like the Hercules beetle and the rhino beetle. How do I get there? How do I get in that? Okay, get in that doorway. So we got like Metabee is like... Metabee is a beetle. Rokusho is also a beetle. I forget which ones. But that was also kind of like a Pokemon format where you get one that's like Metabee and the other that's Rokusho, like the red and blue. Like how it was with Pokemon in red and blue. But after that, like that's kind of where it stops. Oh. Pokemon is also a bit of 2 Dragon Quest fans wanting to share a rare monster drop. Dragon Quest is just like the format. It's just like it's the outline for like so many RPG games in Japan. It was like that was the one. Oh. I remember playing the OG. I was really little. And it seems silly now. I remember being scared of the slimes. Oh. For real, especially 5, which had monster raising. Yeah. Yeah, so like Dragon Quest kinda... Yeah. I could be a dick and just go, well, Dragon Quest did like literally everything. But no, but like Dragon Quest was the... I was really little. And I was also very sensitive. So when you were just walking around on the map, right? And you know, the random encounters, you're just like, "Oh my god. What's happening?" Then the screen pops up and it's like, "It's a slime." And you're like, "Oh my god. It's a slime. What do I do?" And they show like they show your abilities and just like, "Oh shit. I better do something or I get killed by a slime." Just like simple things. Such a simple thing, like the basic mechanic, and it was me and I think if I remember right, this is a vague memory. I was really little. It was me, my brother, and my mother. Yeah, because I think our parents at the time that they were a little curious too about the not the Super Nintendo, the Nintendo Entertainment System. Which would you like to see? The Insect Collection set or the Picture Diary? I kind of like the Picture Diary because I'm a goofy little art person, but I love the dog. How do I do that? That's this. Oh wait. Model. That's the model, right? Wait a minute. Oh my god. Oh. Man. I'm so at ease. Let me see. Oh my god, Google, please. Please, Google. Okay, so I'm reading from... Yeah. The dog cover. Well, it just looks like something that you just know that you would have, right? It's like, you don't know how you got it, you just know you have it, and so you write in it. Let me see. August 1st. Mother, baby. Uncle's at home. Mother and a baby. I don't know if that's... I don't know if Google is telling... If Google is telling me the truth. But perhaps... You wouldn't lie to me, Kamen Rider. I know that's you. I know that poster is of you. I don't know who that man with the glasses is. Let me see. What's the insect collection? I only have... Oh, wait. Sorry, that was the picture book. But wait, hold on a bit. Write in it. I'll put in another one, right? Hi, yeah. Then I went bug catching. You're just like, you gotta write in your agenda. Yes. It's like, you gotta draw a picture. Just like, That is a very good picture. Honestly, that kid is already like extremely talented. Now let me see. Do I save? I save more. I save. Height. Yeah. Save. 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 Save over this. Yes. Just had a horrifying recollection that this game might have multiple endings. I think so. Holy shit, chickens. And this is just what they do. Oh shit, life matters? What? And then you stretch. I should probably do this. Stretch. And then you just do that. I can't, I gotta keep, my soul will leave my model's body if I stand up and do the full thing, but I guess that's just a... Do they still do that in Japan? I remember seeing that a lot in Japanese media.
え、たくさん
I think they especially do that in
も
corpos.
し釣り竿を使うんだったらこの
You know, first thing in the morning,
右側にある
do
苗
your
に置いてあ
stretch.
るから持っていきなさい。
Then you count.
分かったよ
I can't remember how many you do. 10? 10?
じゃあいただきます。
Still a thing, yeah. It's a thing in certain contexts, but
ごちそうさまで
it's
し
hard
た
to imagine where you're just like, come out here, son. We're going to do
僕くんトウモロコシ好
there's
き
something so Bernstein Bear
大
about
好き
it.
だよ
We're going to do our morning stretch.
じゃあ
And just like,
僕くん
I mean, it's not
畑のお手伝い当
bad.
番に決定。
Obviously, it's for health, but you're also just like, maybe this is just my my cynical mind, but
森
it's
に
just
行
like,
く途
oh,
中にうちのトウモロコ
something
シ
about it's
畑が
kind
ある
of
んだ。
culty.
そこに午前中に来て取り入れを手伝う
But
こ
like,
と
it's just
頼んだよ。
exercising. It's like, get off your phone. There's no phones here. What are you gonna do? I was thinking that line though in Digital Circus where Jax is like, reality's gay. I'm just like, whoa. It's like, so true, Jax. So true. I think I like you after all, Jax. Reality doesn't look like this. Oh, jeez. So, like, but I think he said something even a little bit more... Yeah. I think Jack said something a little bit more, It got censored. I think he called himself... I think he fully called himself a twig bundle. And that made me kind of sad. It's just like, you really see, like, the whole depth of it. And you're just like, you're wearing the maid outfit, ironically? Is that so? Is that so? Oh my god, cousin, you're doing something.
男の子ってガサツだから大っ嫌いガサツって何こういうことを知らないことをガサツっていうのよね毎日ここで何してるのどうだっていいじゃないよ地面見てるのえヌアンで調べが地べたなんか見てるのよ
What are we looking at?
アリさんしかいないよ
Yeah.
あのねあんた女王アリって見たことある
Guys.
やめ今の話なしんこね
This is too complicated. I'm gonna retreat back into my mind palace and put on the maid outfit. This is too scary for me. Reality, no more. I feel like my cousin may have given me vital information. But I also feel like she's just being like, boys are stinky. You can do that in your mind palace? That's allowed? Wait a minute, you could just do that? You can do anything in your mind palace.
だからほっといてってば
Just as long as you do it ironically, of course. I'm doing everything ironically. That's the thing. What is it? People, somebody was talking about, shining a light. So everybody, we hear a lot about like virtue signaling, right? We don't really hear what we don't call out enough is yeah. What we don't hear call out enough is vice signaling. You know, where people are kind of being like, where instead of like having performative morals, you're being performatively cruel. Something like that. And I think that's kind of what Jax was. It was always an act. Cow go moo. And I think, and you certainly see that a lot on the social medias. Love that cow. I love that cow. Best character. I live for that cow. You just write in your picture diary, I love cow. August 1st through 8th. I pet the cow. Baseball!
夏の全国高等学校野球大会本日の第1試合熊本代表阿蘇山南高校対宮城代表仙北農業高校の戦い2回の表阿蘇山南の攻撃です現在2対1とリードしている
First of all, this is sport ball.
星垣投げました
First of all, I don't even know. I don't even know that sport ball. Actually, that's not entirely true. I learned about baseball rules through games like Backyard Baseball. But other than that, it's just like you're probably talking about like, I don't know. You got sold off to other team. Insert athlete's name here. Were they juicing in the 70s? I don't... Yeah. Defects of health... I tilt because I think if I tilt I'll hear better. I don't know. It's kind of doggish now that I think about it. Actually, where can I go on the map? That is house. Yeah, that is the house. If it worked for animals. See, like, animals don't understand your words, but they can understand your voice. And that's something that that's what I use to cope whenever I don't entirely catch what's being said in a Japanese sentence. It's like, I don't understand the words, but I know what's being said. I know the feel of what is being said. Now where am I going? I feel like I've been in that area before. Bye-bye. Bug! I don't know why I said that like Dale. I guess it's because he's an exterminator. Okay. How do I get out of here, though? There we go. There. Huh. You had to just figure yourself out. You had to just sort yourself out here. Now that okay. During the day, I believe that gate is open. And that's how... Yeah. Miss Girl. What were you saying again?
だからほっといてってば。
Oh, she's just saying like, oh, go away. Hotoite. Go away. Like, away! Whatever. My dad lived in Canada, and a lot of my childhood experience over there was play outside. It's not bad. It's not bad. It's not bad to play outside. People are saying you gotta bring the boredom back. But I don't know, like, we don't have to have, like, a phone or anything, but maybe a notebook.
僕くん、こんにちは。
こんにちは。
こんにちは。
いやー、しかし今日は空が高いな。
It's a little hot out today.
僕くん、約束通り来てくれてありがとう。
では僕くん、畑のトウモロコシを片っ端からこのカゴに入れてね。
I think we're getting that corn. I think we're getting that corn. How do we do this? I get the corn, and then let me guess. I put the corn in, and then yeah, put some more corn in. I'm bringing the corn in. Yeah. Wait. I'm helping my aunt and uncle out. Surely I will be praised at the dinner table tonight. Something about this sounds very Ghibli. I didn't want to go to the obvious. But I think they actually did, like, have a studio that did do Ghibli backgrounds for this. But maybe I'm just talking out my ass. After all, I do that. We tend to talk the most out of our asses when we're talking on the fly. Woohoo! It's March music. It's like Totoro. Do 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 do. Something like that. Yay! Do 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 do. What is it? I remember being a little kid and I got, like, upset at Totoro. I didn't watch Totoro all the way. I was very sensitive as a kid. And I think I just didn't like that the mother was sick. Because I think that was the circumstances of... There was just, like, I think there was, like, a scene that there was, like, the girls, they were kind of... Especially the older girl, she was having some angst over it, which, as you would. But, like, I was very sensitive, so I was just like, oh no! I didn't like that. But these days, I love it. Because it's real, right? It's real-er. And, you know, there's gotta be tension in a story, even if it's, like... There's, like, a beginning, a middle, and an end. Maybe there's a problem that hasn't been solved. Maybe there's a circus you need to get the hell out of. I don't know. Is that the general takeaway, the true takeaway from Digital Circus?
僕、これでもうそろそろおしまいだね。いやー、お疲れ様でした。
私もなんだかいい汗かいちゃったな。
Thank you, adults. But I was gonna say, I think the takeaway for Digital Circus was the takeaway for Digital Circus. First of all, it's a story about friendship, story about forgiveness. You know, there was always like the Cain and Abel, and there was a little bit of like religious subtext. You know, teased like ever since the pilot. And I was just like, I don't know, that theory's gonna probably fall through. It's just like, no, it's true. Cain and Abel, but also forgiveness. Like our boy. JC. Here's a different place. The grown-ups trust me now that I have shucked all of their corn. Communicate and support each other. Don't isolate yourself. And forgiveness. I feel like I think the forgiveness hit heavier. Maybe that's why. I think for Steven Universe, the forgiveness part, like, I think with Peridot, it had like the whole redemption and the character development, it had time and effort put into it. But as the show went on, you know, I think some of these villainesses were redeemed just a little too fast, too soon. It's just like, and I think maybe that's part of why. I guess you could say, like, well, we redeemed, like, Cain in, like, a single episode. It's just like, I don't know, like, we had things like, what is it? I don't know, something about that scene. It was very, like, it didn't have any dialogue. He was just figuring things out. And I guess also it just, who Kane is as opposed to, like, who the diamonds are. But, barrels! Kane crashing out was also pretty much episode 1. Yeah. So there was like a lot of time. Oh man, this is gonna be like a scraped knee. Let me see here. It's so beautiful though. It's so beautiful. I'd scrape my knee on this. Hell yeah, I would. I'd cry, but then I would look at the beautiful acrylics and I'd just be like, oh. Oh my god. Yeah, so like forgiveness, friendship, the importance of like not pushing people away. I think it was always a therapy session. I think this was Goose. This was her passion. Yeah, and I think it's, yeah, I'm not the only one who speculated that, like, Jax was her, you know, her bad ending. There's a good ending and a bad ending. And the good ending was Goose. / IRL Jax. The bad ending was, Jax just never finding out who they were. And never letting people in. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Zubul could... But how? I guess that's not the point. I guess the point is that you can feel it now, right? You can feel those feelings and act out on them recreationally. So like Zubul's and Gangles together at last. Yeah. Mayhaps indeed. I'd actually I think like, you know, people were kind of upset about like Pomni and Jax being like seen as the main characters, but it kind of makes sense because they're like the complete opposites. You know, Pomni was like I was saying before, like Pomni was going in like a, she wasn't pushing people away. She started off not being, you know, fully committed to everybody. But by the, like, you know, around like the second episode, you started to see it like click for her, where it's just like, I do need these people, and I'm not gonna be leaving this place anytime soon. And these people actually are real, and they got feelings and thoughts, and they're mourning the last person who left before I came here. So, Pomni was moving forward, and Jax was already moving backwards by the time she showed up. So, I think it makes sense that they're main characters, because they're, like, polar opposites. I guess you could also say that Ragatha is also, like, the polar opposite, but I think Ragatha is in, like, a whole situation of her own. Because, like, she wasn't, like, the main part, but it's, like, she was, like, well, I mean, she people-pleased a lot. It was so nice to know that she was, you know, her IRL, like, the woman that she came from, went on and moved on from her life and, you know, found the strength to cut some people out, you know, that's always really, really hard. A stream. Hey, it's like in the intro. I think at that point where it's just like, after they realize, like, where they're... Don't drink the creek water. Don't drink it. Boy, don't drink that creek water. You will get sick as a dog. Don't drink it. Drink it. You'll get visions. What was it? I think like once the cast saw their actual real life people, the people that their consciousness left behind. Not left behind. I'm getting all mixed up, but like their actual, like the people they came from, and they saw what they moved on to be. It was like, hey, I can do that. Just like, I'm not this. And that's the belief. That's the other thing. Yeah, redemption, forgiveness, friendship, love. You know, these things that are kind of harder and harder to decipher these days, and maybe these days people do need it spelled out for us. Because I think we've all, yeah. I think we've all been a little bit of everybody. We've been a little bit of everybody. You can, like, that's a great part about that cast, is that you can see yourself in a little bit of everyone. Except for maybe Kinger. I don't know, Kinger just, Kinger was like such a... He's such a dad, and I'm just like, I don't know if I could be a dad.
僕くん、おじさん家の庭のずっと奥、家畜小屋の横の方に雪の川の上流へホタル沢へと続く道がある
He's
ぞ。
asking about my grandpa.
あの沢ではホタルがいっぱい羽化して
Or he's telling me about my grandpa. Why role models work. Sometimes we can grow just by seeing that others can do it.
あれあんた意外にロマンチック。
Just like... People,
夜道
yeah.
は危ないから日が沈んでからは絶対にあそこに行っちゃいけないよ。
I think,
これはおじさん家の決まりなんだから。
Digital Circus is very fascinating.
残念だな。
I think it's fascinating that it became like... What is it? The show of the 20... I don't know. Would it be considered the show of the 2020s?
いただきます。
It was quite... I guess, like, comparatively, it's quite short, but... I don't know. I don't know. What a show, though. If there's one thing I really
ご
wish...
ちそうさまでした。
Aesthetically wise, I kind of always wished that Digital Circus looked like those FMV, like the FMVs, like in here, like it was animated like the old school like computer games. Viper Ash. A first-time chat? Peekaboo? Hellos? That's me! That's you. That's me, hello! Oh. Don't mind me, I'm just helping this child navigate a house. I think he needs help, but so do I. Ah. Help me, please. Man. Is that my Bonnie lies? Motherfuckers are always asking where their Bonnie lies. Shut the fuck up already. What was that? Was that a Wint tweet? I can't remember. Just, I think about, whenever I hear my Bonnie lies over the ocean, I think about that now. I feel like my cousin is a jerk. Just like, you're my smelly cousin and I don't like you and you're a boy and I'm a girl, we have nothing in common. And I don't know where the older girl is. I think she would just be nice, probably just for the sake of being polite. Backstage at a very large concert and my ears are ringing, so I needed a break. Wait, what concert? I don't mean, I mean like not, I don't mean to pry. I don't really go to concerts myself. Kind of for that reason. The ringing and there's kind of there's like sensory overload. It can be fun sometimes. I work as a makeup artist for K-pop companies. Oh wow. Holy shit. So like you're there on the clock, are you? Oh my goodness. Do they need like, man, God, I have a makeup artist in the chat. What do I ask? Shit. We don't got nothing to do, so some of us play games and others just sleep. But you gotta be there. I guess. You gotta be there when the stars come out. Which is like you need to put that BB cream on. Or something. Is BB cream like still is that still a thing? I still like Oh, you're the master, are you? I mean, I bet you are. I have no reason. You make sure they pretty. Very pretty. They are very beautiful. Those K-pop stars, they gotta look beautiful. Wait. Picture book. They are very beautiful. Use BB cream instead of foundation from time to time. I ended up going down the BB cream hole like a decade ago, and then I just never stopped. I think it's because like I like the, I mean these days I kind of just use like a plain sunscreen, but I always liked the idea of a foundation that kind of doubled as a sunscreen. I always really liked that. And also like things for like blemishes and junk like that. Yeah. Holy heck. I don't mean to, I guess I shouldn't pry. Better than the Keiki Foundation. Agreed to that. I was gonna say, I was almost gonna ask. Like which concert, but like I don't wanna I worry about like prying too much. Oh, you can like turn the, okay, my butterflies. You can turn them from side to side, my butterflies. Well, I never had a bug cage. I never caught bugs. There wasn't really like a can't even fucking talk. A bug catching culture. Yeah. It's not like people don't do it. It just wasn't really something that you would think was like an essential, like a milestone in a child's life. That it seems to be like in East Asia, like in Japan and Korea. Yeah. Oh, huh. Pencil. These pencils are way too small. Very small. How are you expected to write in these? With these HD. We're getting ready for a 17 fan meet. 17 is one of the groups I work for. Oh shoot! God, there's so many. I feel like I did hear one of them before. Mono! Mono! Monorail! Monorail! Sorry. Ah! Woof! 17. I think I do know. I think I do know. I remember like Girls' Generation. And they popped off. And then they were kind of like my gateway to figure out like the K-pop verse. The K-pop universe. Because everyone's like, G, baby. You know? I have squeaked my chair 1 time Squeak, 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 squeak. The verse is so very, very large, and they're coming and going, right? Although I think 17's been lasting pretty good, hey? Girls' Generation, yeah. What was after that? What did I learn? What was it? There was Girls' Generation, there was Tiara, and then they broke up. BTS. Yeah, BTS is the big one. Wow. That's impressive. They must be exhausted. Hey, you must all be exhausted. Holy cow. I hear about those schedules can be like absolute murder sometimes. That's why you gotta stretch and get that hydration in you. Oh, wait. What do I need the syringe for? What do I need the pins for? What am I cooking, Jesse? I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. They're all like my brothers. There's only one person from one of the groups who isn't like a brother group. But that's okay. He's your BF. Aww. He's your BF? Your boyfriend? Or a friend who is a boy? I guess all the other ones are friends who are like boys, but like brothers. And then the other one's like... boyfriend! Sorry, I'm just teasing. If there's one thing I learned... So, like, for I think for baby boomer women and a little bit of Gen X... for a little bit of baby boomer women and a little bit of Gen X women, you know, when they say friends who are girls, they will refer to friends who are girls as girlfriends, which you know, which must be really confusing, like if you're a gay woman and you're trying to, you know, figure them out. If you're trying to figure out someone from that era. My best girlfriends, my wives. Damn it! What does this mean? Well, I mean, we would say things like bromance and things like that. So I think it's the ironic of like, oh, your best friend, more like a wife. It's locked. Girly doesn't want no boys. Girly doesn't want no boys in there. Stinking up the place. Well, I hope that concert's going good. I'm the youngest, so that's norm. What is it? You got like work, what is it? Work wives and work husbands. And I think that's kind of, I don't know, for me that's a little bit controversial, because it's just like, I know, like, people, when you're working, like, yeah, just like, well, I don't know, like, I think your wife should be your wife, just saying, I think your wife should be your wife, and I think your husband should be your husband, I don't, oh, that's you! You're the Bonnie, you're the one whose Bonnie lies. Where does your Bonnie lie? Cousin. Some girl called my boyfriend a work husband in New York, and no. You're just like, oh! About to take off your shoes. About to take off your shoes and run those hands. I didn't like that. Yeah, I didn't like that either. I was just kind of scrolling and found you guys. Oh, you found me? Viper Ash PT, are you also a fellow virtual tuber online? Yeah. Ooh! Soy pog! You was. Oh, past tense? Are you semi-retired? Or you just, or is it like kind of like a you do it when you feel? I mean, it is, yeah. Work schedule took over, yeah. I bet. Holy hell, that is those are some long, yeah. A makeup artist for I want to say celebratories so bad. Celebrities. Bring back my Bonnie to me. Pretty please. Boo! Boo! No one wants to know where your Bonnie lies. Shut the fuck up. I started at, what is it, 2 a.m. and it's night. Oh my god. And you found time? For me? I mean, you found time and then you found me. I guess it worked like that. It's like, oh,
おじちゃん、
how do you?
おやすみなさい。
I don't know. I guess. You know, it's funny when you're oh, stop. Pretty cool people. Pretty cool. Well, I do play a lot of PC games. PC, obviously standing for pretty cool, so look at this. Children, you know, a lot of kids, they don't draw like this. I think, like, if a little kid, like, came up to me and showed me that this was their picture book, I'd be like, holy fuck. He's on the way. I go to Lamp. I love Lamp. Savo. Boku! Nah, they don't stick figures. Today I shuck some corn. I do believe that is what I do believe. Actually, let me just decipher this just by sheer intuition alone. Grab that corn. Grab it. Firmly grasp it. Grab corn. Help family. It's hard to hear in the field. I helped uncle. I'm happy. Yes! Urashides! Or something. Yeah. Yeah, that's what they say. They say you're happy. Another day. Me shuck corn. Then me help family. I think there's lore to Boku. I think there is lore to Boku. But, they go so fast, I can't even, yeah. I can't even, like, decipher it with my hyper-fast translation skills. Because I'm ever so fluent in Japanese. It is quite shameful. It is quite shameful. I had so many years to learn. Have you had corn on the cob with butter? Oh, of course! Of course corn on the cob with butter. It's even better when it has, like, those little, corn holders. Like, little prongs. And you just, like, you know, stick them right in the ends. They're very useful. The trouble is, you know, the corn is great. But when you get something in your teeth,
調べが面白いところ教
that's
えて
when
あ
you're
げる
just
よ。
like, oh. It was almost perfect.
こん
Almost.
なに山ほど案内してあげる。だからいっぱいたくさんとびきり感謝するのよ。
Shoot, shoot,
調べ
shoot.
よあんたよりここ長いんだから。は
じゃあ、
Oh,
い
jeez.
ただきます。
いただき
Itadakimasu. Breakfast.
ごちそうさまでした。
ごちそうさまでした。
Thank you for the feeds.
ねえ、じゃあ
Boku seemed confused by that. Yeah, same.
嫌なの？調べが一緒に行ってあげるって言ってるのに。嫌なの？
She was talking in her girl language and I couldn't understand
あ
her.
んまり無理言うんじゃないの。
あ、
It's
そ
like,
の
girls
名
are
前
weird.
何そ
They
れ？
don't want me to talk
調べ
to
の
them.
学校でのニックネームなの。お姉ちゃん、ダメでしょ。
だって調べがあんまり言うこと聞かない
This sounds like hijinks music.
じゃあ宴会で待ってるからね。バイヨーン。バイヨーン。
Do I have to chase them? I kind of like the aunt's fashion.
ケンボー。
Oh, Kembo, that's the
やっ
dog.
ぱ来たんだ。私って罪な女ね。じゃあ調べの後タタッとついてきて。とりあえず橋のとこまで行ってるからね。
Holy cow. Things are happening now.
私には
It kind of sounds like
恐
Mario,
ろしく
huh?
手間のかかる生き物との人生で最初の遭遇だった
Oh shit, this is dude from the future talking about his feelings in a more eloquent and thoughtful way that a child cannot convey quite so well. And it's probably going to be poignant. And it's probably going to be like, I wanted those days to last forever. I never believed that time would be such a monster that would go fast when you want it to slow down.
こ
Or
こは
something.
ボロッチだったの。うちのお父さんがトンカー直したんだよ。へえ、大工さんみたいなんだ。このちっちゃい川をね、雪の川っていうのよ。そうなんだ。ねえ、雪って雪？うん、空から降る雪。へえ、ここは雪が降るところなんだ。あんたのとこはちっとも？たまにしかね。かわいそうね。でも
Sorry, I'm
本当
tilted.
は
I'm
ホタル
tilted.
がポコポコっとたくさん生まれる川だから雪の川って名前になったんだって。
Yeah, exactly.
なんでホタルが
They're probably saying like,
雪って名前に
oh,
な
a
るのかな？
Kamen Rider could like totally get his
So-
ass kicked by
それは-
Godzilla or something.
へえ、知らないんだ。
And Boku's just like,
違うわよ。
no.
あんたにだけはどんなことがあっても教
Maybe
えちゃ
there's
い
just
けない
like,
って。
I heard there was a
お父さんに
ghost like
絶対
across the
言われ
bridge
たんだから。
here. He's like, nuh-uh. He's like,
絶対に
yaha, I'll
言
show
われ
it
た
to
ん
you.
だから。
I live here. I'll show it to you myself. And he's just like, okay. I guess I'll have to. I don't actually live here, but she does. Just trying to think, what were stupid things that were argued about as kids? Mine was always like the fake video game, you know, like the Mew, the Mew under the truck in Pokemon and stuff like that. And you pray. What are you doing to the Buddha? That's sacrilege. Wait. Wait. Ah, it keeps
あ
going
んた
too
と一緒だと
fast.
最低だわ。これは占いができるお地蔵
Now
様
they're
なの。
tilting just like me.
あんたもやってみる？特別に許可するわ。
Gender stuff is what I remember a lot of arguments about. It's like,
僕
you can't
お
pee
地蔵様
standing
を
up.
叩くなんてでき
You don't
ない
have a
よ。
danger.
じゃああんた、
It's like,
私に
you're
どんな
a
くらい
danger.
たいの？そんな。お地蔵様、ごめんな
I
さい。
wanna watch just like Zoe, you will not call your brother a danger.
冴えないわね。じゃあ先に行ってるよ。
You're not allowed to go out with your friends tonight because you called your brother a danger. You're just like, oh man. And when that happens, you're just like, God damn it. It's the worst thing ever. Just like, I wouldn't call him that if he wasn't being one. But you didn't say that, because that would have gotten you into more trouble. Things like that. Or when you learn a new swear, it's just like, so-and-so from, like, class 7 is like a numbnuts. or something. I don't know. But that was, like, so intense, like, when you're a kid. That shit's, like, so intense. You're just like, you're in so much fucking trouble now. Wait, blue butterfly! Shoot. Ho, Ho! Butterfly! Butterfly in the sky. Watching the world go by. Wait, is this? How did I select my net? Darn. I'm sure a native Japanese speaker would know exactly what to do. God. When I'm not Germanless, I'm Japaneseless. I guess I'll have to be my own Japanese. And my own German. Yeah. Yeah, there's so much, like, I'm so jealous. Japan had a crazy video game landscape. And they just,
遅い。
they were so
レディを
ambitious.
待たせるなんて本当にダメな人ね。
But,
ごめんなさい。
yeah, they just never
Nah,
made it over to,
Kiraga
like,
はとても優しい子だから、
the US or
特別に
Europe
許してあげる。
and Canada.
この花はね、
I'm gonna show you flowers. This is sour grass. You suck on it and it makes it, and it tastes sour. It's like, nuh-uh.
あ、本当だ。こりゃいいね。
Whoa!
なんて花なのこれ。
Second
確
one is
か
translated.
紫チューチューっていうの。
Maybe I'll play the
そうなんだ。
second one later.
そうだよ。
Pearl!
ひひひ。
I hope
Yeah,
all is
it's
going
okay.
well, everyone. I'm gonna lurk for a bit while I handle stuff. Well, handle it well. It sounds like whatever that stuff is, it needs to be handled.
あれおばちゃんだ。
Thank you for
二人
coming
が仲良
around.
くしているところを写真に撮ろうと思ってここで待ってたのよ。
Auntie, are you in on this?
うちのお母さん、昔東京でカメラマンやってたんだよ。す
Pearl!
ごいでしょ。
Boss! Oh shit, I'm not the boss of
Cameraman?
anybody.
でも助手だったのよ。一人
I
前に
always-
なる前に結婚してここに来ちゃった
Sometimes I
から
hear about like the whole like being
Sasa,
promoted to
Naranda,
manager thing, and
Naranda.
I'm just like, no, never, never, never. I know what that is. That's a dirty
Hi.
word.
お父さんが好
Being
き
a
なのは
manager,
チーズ。
I manage nothing.
じゃあ写真ができたら見せてあげるね。うちに帰ったらゆずきさんにも見せてあ
You're
げ
the
るんだ
boss of
よ。
everybody. When you say
Yeah.
everyone, shut up!
鈴木って誰？うちのお母さんだよ。
But then it's quickly
ちゃんと
followed
いい
by
子に
there's
して
no
た
one in
っ
the
て
room.
お母さんに教えてあげなきゃね。じゃあ
Let
誰かも仲
everybody
良くする
think
のよ。
I try not to say it too loud too, because it's just like there's somebody else in the house, or you're just like, oh man,
そ
she's
ろ
having
そろ
her
白木も帰ろうかな。この先は
civilian
蜂が
name
落
is
っこっ
just
ちゃってる
having her
し
moment,
あっちの方
I
は
guess.
でっかい蜂の巣があ
Shout
る
out
し
to never becoming
あ
a
んたはスイ
manager.
カ畑の見張りでもして
Exactly.
てね。
First rule of being the boss:
ちょっとだけ
everything
楽
is
しか
your
ったよ。
fault.
じゃあね。
And I just can't handle that. I can't handle that kind of heat.
でもあんたまでちび娘って呼んじゃやだよ。
Yana. I bet you can't do. I bet she's like civilian name. Civilian name is in there. That being on somebody's birth certificate. Ah. Citizen person. Her parents must hate her. I was thinking to myself,
なんだ。ここから先行けないんじゃないか。
they hated me. They called me civilian.
で橋を作ればいいのかな。
They wanted me to be a model citizen, so they called me citizen. I'm just like, what kind of citizen? I love this little twirl. The citizen that T-poses. Oh. I bet that makeup artist had to go right back to her job. That's crazy. You just never know who you're gonna talk to on stream. Man, I couldn't do that. Work, I mean. I like the idea of making people beautiful. But these days, I don't really do much makeup for myself at all. I do, like, makeup around the eyes, and that's kind of it. I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. Some people can work, and some people can't, and that's just not me. When are you gonna get a job? It's like, nah, man, that's on me. What was it? Oh, shoot. Nobi-1. Nobi-1. Yeah, basically the I do not dream of labor. Oh, what was it? Nobi-1. He does, like, really good videos. No, famous, I say famous, but it was a big one. Like, the cube. Helping your friend who just transcended humanity. Get a job. His friend Mike turned into a restful purple cube. And he's like, I need you to get off my couch and get a friggin' job. And he goes, I don't really perceive like that. Something like that. Oh no, what have I
ス
done?
イカ泥棒はいかにも腕っぷしの強そうな地元の
I remember that day.
そして
I done got stung so many times.
誰かいるのか。
Do I have the hiccups? Who's there? Who is there?
もうダメだそう思った時
You're trying to hide from someone. Something went down. Awoo! Awoo! Local wolf, go
山
awoo.
犬でも降りてきたか。
I think something very personal just happened. Like, he got caught with his, like, pants down. They wouldn't show it, but I don't know.
そのおたけび
Sounds
は
like something very
どこか遠く
embarrassing
深
just
い
took
山々
place.
の奥の方から夏の里山の創造しさとはまるで不
The
釣り合い
wolf
に
of embarrassment.
寂しくそして悲しく響いた
Man, it's beautiful. Look at all these beautiful butterflies. I bet that boy is gonna be a friend. But I get the feeling that it just cut away because ooh. Oh shoot, there's melons in the foreground. I didn't even notice. How the hell? Sorry. One thing at a time. Saved from cringe. But I guess something, yeah. It cut away and I was just thinking, did this kid get his ass beat? Like, it seems like something something transpired. I'll look at the translation and then I'm sure it'll be pants pissingly funny. Maybe he did, maybe that's just it. Maybe he pissed his pants. And then the boy's just like, ew, you pissed your pants. Ew. Just walked away. Which, you know, normally that would be like that. But if you're a sensitive soul, if you're a sensitive child, rather, you're just like, oh, I can never go back in the house. I can never show my face anywhere ever again. It's over. It's over. Well, I went back home because it just seemed like the right place to be. Just because whatever happened, it seemed so intense, right? You can hear the tip 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 tip, like the stickiness of your feet hitting the wood. Gosh, shit. I mean, walking around on a wooden floor. You never know who might be listening. Girl, there is nothing on. You are not even... What are you doing?
今日はたくさんいっぱい楽しかったでしょ。今度はもっと遠くまで連れてってあげるわ。
Girl, what? I don't know what you did, but... I know who's listening. Pearl! Ugh. I've been just thinking to myself, yeah,
さっきの写真うまく撮れてるといいね。
I've officially been doing this for 3 months now. And I guess I made it to affiliate. Not bad for 3 months, hey? Some people got theirs in 2 weeks. It's like, oh yeah. But I'm just thinking to myself, like, Streamiversary! I was thinking to myself, did this for 3 months. And I'm thinking, and I'm also, is this where I pissed? This is where I pissed my pants. Is this where I... Wait, have I never taken a bath here once? Oh shit. That's nasty. But, shoot. One thing at a time, obviously. I'm thinking to myself, so, they say things like, VTubers retire after, like, 6 months. Day 15. Family finally forced me to bathe. I was traumatized. So were they. You know, so... Everyone was mutually traumatized that day. So many smells that were not meant to be smelled. It's a win-win. Oh, but yeah, so, like, I hear, like, what is it? I hear the... Sometimes I'll look at, advice, for VTubers and be like, Tat, does cousin know the TV stuff? They say, like, so for, like, the advice, they say, like, oh, VTubers will, like, quit after 6 months. And I think it's partially clickbait. But I sometimes wonder, just, like, will I hit a wall? I'm sure I'll take, like, a week or so off, like, to do stuff, but... I don't know. It's hard to say. I guess I'm in it right now. But I don't wanna... I don't feel like it. My goals... Well, my goal is to be a presence. To do it for the love of the game. And if I can make a little pocket change off it, that'd be nice. But that wasn't, you know... As nice as that sounds, it was never the real point. Burnout can happen, but you gotta persevere as best you can. Yeah. My concern is that it's just like, well, I'm currently burned out from art. But I don't want to give up. And that's just it. I don't feel like I've ever truly walked away from something. At least not with something like art. And I think for VTubing, that's kind of... There's like a little bit of creativity in it. As I creatively physics bounce my particular area. Anyway. But no, really. But no, seriously, folks. Huh? What? What? Spit take.
はい、今日の遊び時間は終了。もう晩ご飯ができています。
Okay. It sounded like he was saying something good.
じゃあ、いただきます。
Yes, it's supper. Supper! Oh yeah, he said Gohan. That's why. That always confused me when I learned that Gohan also meant supper because I was thinking about Gohan from Dragon Ball Z. But yeah, VTubing, there's like creative elements to like VTubing.
ごちそうさまでした。
Gohan from Fortnite? Oh, so...
いやー、今晩も暑いね。
じゃあ
Forgive the boomer doomer,
かき氷のシロップは何です
attitude, but I'm just... I do get kind of sad that things are starting to be like, oh, character from Fortnite? I'm just like, oh no. Just like, you know, these characters are not, like, it's like characters are being retired to Fortnite. And that's the only way, like, I don't know, like, younger generations, like Gen Alpha, are gonna know about them. And shit. Shit like that. And it makes me concernicus. Let me see here. Check me out. The Fortnite retirement home. Exactly. Melon, lemon, strawberry. Now Google, I don't think you're being completely honest with me. Lemon, melon, strawberry, and sleet? You can't, I feel like, well, you know what? I'm gonna go strawberry.
じゃあすぐに作り始めるからね。
Yeah. Whatever. Maybe she said, "Oh, I'll start something strawberry related for later." The Roblox retirement, the Fortnite retirement. No Bonnie. Oh wait, older cousin. The older cousin that you kind of like have like an innocent crush on, but you don't know, like, you don't understand girls. Like, you know, it's not like you're just like a kid. It never goes anywhere, obviously. But you also want kind of like approval because she's like an older girl. She seems like she seems more polite than her mean younger sister.
主食にしたいなこれ。
Nothing happens. Nothing happens at all. Mind you. Just feelings. Feelings that nobody understands. But they all sort themselves out later.
主食にしたいなこれ。
We're all watching Ultraman. Yeah, it's like... Just like, you understand, it's like, that is the cousin, you know. You understand it's a cousin, but you're also just like, well... They're also, like, you know, kind of strangers, and you're also kind of wanting to impress them. I don't know, is it like... I didn't know, like, what is it? Is this wrong to talk about? I just think, like, kids are just, like, they have a lot of feelings. And they don't know how to process them.
今日はたくさんいっぱい楽しか
Yeah,
ったでしょ
like an older family member I
今度は
wanted
も
to
っと
kind of
遠くまで
approval
連れてっ
from.
てあげるよ
It's like, what is it? Like, when I was a little kid, I said I wanted to marry my brother's hair. Because when I was a small child, I thought my brother had a fluffy head of hair. And I always wanted to, like, just, you know, rustle it all the time. Childhood memories. But that was, like, kind of me being hyperbolic, I think. No, I think back. Kids don't know what it is, but they still need to learn the rules. What is it? You, it's like you're just like, you're allowed to, like, hang out, but you also gotta, like, know... I mean, like, by that, I would hope, like, by a certain age, you'd be like, hey, you know, just because you're curious about someone, that doesn't mean that it's okay to just, you know, touch on them. Yeah. But I think we have a well-behaved protagonist on our hands, so I don't think he's that kind of kid that was, raised a little, maybe not bad, like, I feel like some parents just don't have time to, like, tell their kids certain things. I guess in the way that is neglect, isn't it? It's kind of sad. Because it's like, I feel like some parents really, really want to, but it's like, these days you gotta, like, both parents gotta work. But yeah. No, not Boku, though. Boku is a good boy. I want to look at the picture diary. And... Wait. What even is that? What even is this? Now I have to... I'll have to, because there is, like, a YouTube video talking about this. That goes into detail about everything. Ah! I feel like this mattress here, it kind of looks stiff, don't it? Kind of stiff. But somehow he's able to bounce on the mattress. I gotta be. I hate how we live in such a clip world. You know, things can just be taken out of complete context. Completely out of context. You just never know who might be listening. Get me out of this hellhole room. Man, Ultraman really is that old, isn't it? Ultraman, Kamen Rider, they're like in the 70s. They're like 50 years old. Shit, like that, it's so weird. Shout out to Ultraman, or what? How does it? How do they say it? Urutaraman? Yeah. Because it's like there's, yeah. Because as you know, there's no ol. There's no tur. You know. Syllables, syllables, syllables all around. Wait. Wait a bit. Maybe if I talk to her more.
主食にしたいなこれ。
It seems like they're the... Wait. Wait, what did I just do? What are we doing?
今日は
Today? Wait. I can... Wait. It seems like I can select it. So perhaps I can translate it. Whew. The dark parts of the internet haven't found their way to this chat. Please let the darkness not find me. I ask you. Today was so much fun, wasn't it? I think her name is Moe. I guess that is a name, isn't it? It was pretty Tanoshi. Midas! I don't suppose you know Japanese. You're off the hook. No Signalis today. Next time I'll take you even further. Oh, she's unlocking areas for me. Sorry, this girl here with the pigtails. She's not like Nanako. But something about, you know what, like when they have like the actors being voiced by real kids, like it's like, that really adds to the believability. English, German, and a very tiny bit of Russian. And they're so cute. English? Since when? This was not mentioned before. Now where do I go? Where do I go in here? This is my insect hole. I mean, my picture diary. Insect hole. My god. The dark parts of the internet don't even need to be here. I'll conjure it myself. Just by complete accident. Oh, is this it? Is this... Wait. Is this my late... Oh, wait. And then the corn. And then I... Yeah, and then I put in a new entry. August 4th. On the 4th of August. Maybe I should have played this in August. As of this VOD, it's currently June. But like summer vacation for kids has started. I think it fits. It's summer, it's June. Timing out effects is into Twitter. Mercifully. No. Oh. Now let me see. August the 4th. Now Google. My cousin together. We walked in the fields. And I think we sang, or no. Something. It was very windy. I know that. Okay. Well, you know, Google can't just tell me everything, so... Is this the funk walk? I don't know. I'm so out of it. What is the funk walk? Is it... funky? Es ist windig. How is that? I'm learning. I'm learning slowly. That's what I hope when I play these. But I have to I gotta like trouble is if you gotta read, if you wanna really read, you gotta like buckle down with a notebook. And learn. I just described learning just in general. But I meant like I meant like Japanese. To learn with lo-fi music. To chill. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 4, 4 games. Yo, please tell me the stream isn't ending in 5 minutes again. No, it's not. It's not. But I do wonder if I should switch a game. No, you know what? I'm actually...
いただきます。
This is such a nice game. I'm learning. Sorta? Sorta. You live and
ごちそう
learn.
さまでした。
ごちそうさまでした。
Sonic Adventure 2 told me that.
今晩詐欺の里の会合に出るんでしょ？
No, it's not ending in 5 minutes.
何やらホタルの幼虫が
It's only 2 hours. I want to go... I want to go to at least 3 hours.
という趣旨の集まりらしいよ。晩ご飯を食べてそれから行くとしよう。
Learning.
蛍の幼虫
Living.
ああ、
Singing.
ホタルには幼虫の時期を
A
川の
wise
中で
man
過
is
ごす
just a
種類がある
fool
んだ。
who learned.
川の中の巻貝を食べて大きくなるんだよ。そうそう。
Yeah.
おじさん、今
And
晩
that's
留守に
why
するけど、危ないからホタル沢へ行っちゃいけないよ。
sometimes there's just
分かったよおじちゃん
generally with age brings wisdom, but that's only
たった
because
一度のチャンスだった。
you know, you gotta absorb the wisdom. Otherwise, you go from a young fool to an old fool. And then you're just foolish from beginning to end. Don't be stupid. Wow, what a lesson. All my favorite chatters are here. Don't think about that. Oh, Penguin. Penguin, where are you? I can hear him. Wait. Off the veranda. I was trying to pet lay heckin' dog. I was just trying to pet lay heckin' doggo. Ugh.
僕くん、晩ご飯のおかず当てっこしようか。もし当てっこしたかったら、夕方台所にいるおばちゃんに話しかけてね。
I just got the goofiest, just like, I think I know what that meant. They're with Club Penguin. Somewhere off in the distance. Is there water? Is there still water there? Hang on, let me squeak. I actually play this in a rocking chair. I'm old. Club Penguin is no more though. Squeak. People stop shooting the fireworks. That's not until July. For Canada,
今日は占い地蔵をや
it's
って
on the
みた
first.
大吉が出るま
And
で頑
then
張って何度も
for the
何度もやっ
US
た
of
ら
A,
いくら運の悪いあんたでも
it's
今後
the
の人
fourth.
生ちょっとは良くなるかもね。でもそうするとお地蔵様を何度も殴らなき
Alexa
ゃいけな
has
いじゃない
squeaked her
か。
chair 2
あん
times.
たが
You know
私
what?
に殴ら
One
れる
day I
ような
will
はず
get
で
a
しょ？
chair that doesn't squeak. If I make a big enough splash in the streaming, if I become like a great big deal, perhaps one day I could invest in a chair. But that's the trouble, you know, it's just like eventually you're just like I probably could get something new and better. But then over time it kind of becomes essential. I don't know. A squeakless chair? I guess I'll have to decide whether that's worth it in the future. Because Except we had the World Cup in the US. We're very close to World. Oh, a lot of fireworks. Damn, working on the weekend sucks. I think, like, the weekend is usually when things, like, happen. Wow, Avexa, that was, really, No, but I think, like, the weekend's usually when things get rowdy, right? Because it's the freaking weekend. This is like, you know, some people are not always sober. And some people are just, like, cutting loose and might be a little aggressive. I don't know. I retreated back into the computer a long time ago. I want to pet my heckin' doggo, and I seem to have skipped over that and just... Listen. How can I have the epic summer vacation? Ironically, had none of the visitors to kick out. Several locals, though. It's always nice seeing tourists that are nice. And you're just like, but then if you had to kick out the locals, it's just like, come on, like, not in front of the tourists. They're being so well behaved. Oh, but yeah. I always, I think I mentioned this before, but I think about it. It's like, I hear about, like, a lot of tourists that, like, kind of use Japan for, like, clout. And I kind of think to myself, like, man, you can tell, like, some people are very, like, they're pretty well off, and they can just afford to, like, travel whenever they want. And it's just like, God, it's like a weird, like, you can tell, like, some people are just really weirdly disconnected because of the whole influencer thing. Being your, like, doing the rich influencer kind of gig. You're just like, God, like, there are people who really, really want to go to where you're going. Who save up years to go to where you can just fly whenever. And it's just so disheartening when you're just like, wow, these are the people that are, like, being dickheads to locals in the area. Rich people exist! Ah! Shit, I did get rage baited. I get rage baited quite easily. I try to keep it to myself, though. I try not to respond to it. I mean, I'm going to Michigan next year. Michigan! Everybody does the Michigan rag. Home of Michigan J. Frost. Sorry. I know there's landmarks in the United States. Michigan. Again? What's next? Oh, surprise, surprise, it's Michigan. Friend group is completing an age-old joke. Gotta go hunt the Michigan dog, man. An age-old joke? Shit, I'm not in on this. The Michigan dog, man. I only know about Michigan frog, man. Sorry. Damn, this is beautiful. I just like moving my character around in the portrait. What number would Effective be if she was in on this 444? 444 games. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 4, 4 games. Maybe I can make a song out of that name. One, 2, 3, 7, 8, 4, 4 games. Oh, it doesn't sound catchy enough. Ugh. The Michigan dog man. It's not like the Jersey Devil. Depends on her actual name. If it's a duplicate of someone else's, then another number appears. If it's different than a new Holy hell. I wasn't told there was numbers in this. Holy shit, I'm already scared. I'm already scared. You didn't tell me there'd be numbers in this bitch. Ah! Runs away. I can't do this. I can't do the Michigan Dogman. This Michigan Dogman knows math. He even knows how to apply sine, cos, and tan. My actual name. I must refrain from saying my name. Instead, have a rhyme. But so it's like, if you have a duplicate of somebody else's name, then you get a number. And does that number... Is that number like your death? Would that be it? It just sounds like... I'm just thinking about, like, urban legends and, like, spooky urban... Holy shit! There's a whole place back here! 1 equals A for Anthony, for example. Oh, Anthony, wherever you are, Dogman's coming. So the hunting of the Michigan Dogman is an extension of my friend group wanting to go hunt cryptids and going urban exploring back in high school. Always with the most useless firearm I could think of. A 410 shotty. You know, my husband really loves Sasquatch. He's not like a total Sasquatch nuts. He knows there's a lot of like phonies out there. But he's like one of those people where he's like, I want to believe in Sasquatch. And I kind of do too, to be honest. Like, of all the cryptids, I want to believe in Sasquatch. Let's see, for example, 4 with their names start with M. So the number was more, so in order of when I met them, the number stuck on based on how long we stayed friends. Aww! And it's been since high school? That must be a while. Was it? I can't gauge any ages here. As long as you are not an underaged youth. Ironically, the Dogman has a much more popular sighted area in this area I live in than Michigan. Just gotta complete the joke. I'm gonna wiki this Dogman, I think. I think that's what I'll do. Traveling for the meme. It's like Area 51. I guess that was a while ago now. But there was like a joke. It started off as a joke to get everybody to be like, okay, we gotta find out if there's aliens at Area 51 once and for all. You know, and because you kind of get tossed off the premises, they're just like, we're gonna have a whole like posse there. We're gonna have like a whole group of people like just run right into Area 51. They can't get rid of all of us. So you see, I am 26 now. I knew 1, 2, 3, and 7 since middle school and elementary school 8. And the 4s were high school. Aww. Friendship. Damn it. Hold on to your friends. I think my husband has like one friend from like high school. All of my friends from high school like went off and did their own thing. But I think for my husband's friend group, he had like one friend from that he knew from grade 7. And like every now and then like we get back together with like mutual friends from high school. But it's always like it takes forever. And none of them... We almost had them. We almost outran the bullets. None of them will ever be allowed to speak at any wedding I may have in the future. That shit's a threat. Uh-oh. So why is middle school 7, but high school is 4? Yeah, actually, why is that? Why is that? As I walk down... I'm just walking... This is a perfect game to yap to. I must say. Most of the time you're just walking around. And occasionally things happen. It's middle school is also 1, 2, and 3. Man, there's too much numbers. There's too many numbers up in this bitch. Too many numbers. Chicken. Holy shit. Chicken. Holy shit. Girl?
今日も働き終わりたちは
Ew.
せっせと頑張って働いているのね。美しいわ。
Ew, she talks gross. Girl. Chicken 1, girl 0. Chicken. Oh, chicken. I love animals, even the ones I eat. My only gripe is that they smell. But, you know, they're animals. Of course they're gonna smell. So let me see. Because of the 1s and 4s, I knew before the 7. And I just ended up... Oh my god. And I just knew the 7. I just ended up going into different middle schools and reunited in high school with them and 2 other guys with the same name. Holy hell! And they all... Wait, all same names? So the other 2 M's got grandfathered in and get destroyed. What the... Ironically, yelling at them ends in the no, not you, either the other. I'm being reminded of that Dr. Seuss book. Or the Dr. Seuss poem of, like, the woman who named all of her sons Dave. And then she quickly realized how badly she fucked up. That was an amusing poem. Dr. Seuss was a very interesting man. It's always interesting to see, like, the art that he did outside of those children's books. Well, that trio I have such a Dr. Seuss poem about. Yeah! Barrel. You hear that? You hear the classics, like, cicada? The cicada, hurry up and fuck me call. Or more politely known as a mating call. Either or, basically means the same thing. Yeah. That's how you know, like, Japan. Like, or what is it? Well, I mean, like, Dave. Wait, hey, hang on. First of all, cicadas are loud. One topic finished. Second of all, Davidito. And that's the cicada. Yes, the cicadas chirp to call their mates. Yeah, chirp is the nice way of putting it. They make ripping power cool noises. Oh shit! Uncle!
はい、今日の遊び時間は終了。もう晩ご飯ができています。
Is it time for supper? Uncle is usually there for supper.
じゃあ、いただきます。
いただき
I'm not say because I would 1000% anyone not from the crew. I call it trip and realize more like an audible blast. Like, it was like, me at Area 51. I'm gonna lose my virginity to an alien hottie if it kills me. That was the logic for some of these guys.
ジャージがあったから冷え込んだら着るってお父さん言ってたよ。
じゃな
Did
く
you
て
get your
お
alien
父さん
wife?
が無理に
I didn't even get an alien. But apparently it was like a nice turnout. Oh. It was. I want to believe in cryptids. I think there are some really crazy shit. You know, that maybe people can't handle. Knowing, having it 100% confirmed. But I'll just start simple and just be like, well, I'm on my husband's side because I love my husband and
またお腹空いちゃったな。
I want
ね
Sasquatch to be
ちび娘が
real.
あ、それ禁止だってば。
It was
じゃ
just a
あ
nice
学校で
party.
身長順に並ぶとき前から何番目？
Yeah, I saw the footage.
悪かったわね。一等賞よ。
I just remember there was a chant from one of them going like, clap them cheeks, clap them cheeks. Just like, ah. It's wild. What is that? Now, what is that our boy is kneeling over? It's smoking. Now, what is it for? I hope it's not going to be like how it was with Crow Country, where it's just like, I thought it was a piano, but it turns out that was a thing, that was a age-old artifact called a cigarette machine. Yes, the bug repellent. I live near native land and we have camped with friends on native land. Weird shit happens there. Hunting and camping in general, a lot. Like I do, tends to create a lot of weird encounters. Mostly with crackheads. Yeah, I was about to say. I was almost gonna say space heater also, but like if a space heater is, typically if a space heater is smoking, that's not a good thing. Yeah. In the summer? Yeah, like I was also gonna say another thing. First of all, it's smoking. Second of all, it's in the summer. A wood-burning space heater? Is there such a thing? I feel like that would just be like a portable wood stove, wouldn't it? Now I'm just thinking. I wasn't supposed to do that. I was supposed to just like... I was supposed to have... Oh yeah, I can't leave. I can't go out. I can't go out at night. I was hoping that maybe I could, though. Maybe I still can. A wood-burning space heater. So I can go out here at night. But I can't go out the other way, like the main entrance. And that gate is closed. I can't go out there. I can't go out there. I want to really research. I want to look up who actually did these, backgrounds. Like the scenery for this. I know what we're gonna do today. I wish I watched more Phineas and Ferb. But I guess maybe I was just getting a little too old for that stuff. I say this while still being a grown-ass adult and watching anime and looking back at the shows that I grew up on. Maybe it was just because it was the bias where it's just like, well, I didn't grow up on it, so therefore, you know, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. I was just like, well, that's for the generation after me. Mildly too old. I did see a lot. I did see funny jokes from Phineas and Ferb, though. It did kind of make me think, you know, maybe it wouldn't hurt to like watch a couple episodes. You know, just for shits and giggles. I just remember Ed, Edd and Eddy. Butter toast. I didn't watch a whole lot of episodes of Ed, Ed and Eddie either, but I do remember the Kanker sisters were quite romantical. I was just like, man, they were very aggressive. I'll say that. I mean, you remember how adult that show was. I think the Kanker sisters, like, kind of awakened some things in, like, some of the boys that grew up on that show. Just, like... Some of them are just, like, they just so happen to like girls that are pushy now. She's like, oh no. Ruined! They were not even the peak. Yeah, I think there was more, but... I like women that are mean, but also love me. That actually seems to be the criteria for a lot of people's fantasy. Like, it doesn't matter who it is. It's like, if they're your dream guy, your dream girl, your dream alien, non-specified, like, if they're mean to me, but also like kind of nice to me, also. Everybody wants everything at the same time, and they don't know how to, and it's hard to like coordinate. It's hard to put it in a way that's like sensible. You're just like, I need her to punch me, but also I want her to hug me. You're just like, okay, one of those things. I want her to call me an idiot, but I also want her to tell me that she can't live without me and that she needs me. And I'm just like, okay, well, one of those things. Ah. Maybe a way to reconcile the initial heartbreak of the first person to be mean to you. I did hear... Okay, so, like, every now... like, ever since I learned about the existence of kitchen cells, it's really been, it's really been an eye-opener. So, first of all, I love a woman who can kick my ass. Problem is, 99% of them couldn't kick my ass, so my Dragon Girl waifus are just out of reach for now. Let me think.
僕くん、
I liked Dragon
絵
Maid.
日記書いて
That was a
お
cute
やすみな
show.
さいしましょう。
I know it had every, like, hentai fetish inside of it,
お
but
やすみなさい。
it was also just kind of like a day-to-day, like, cute, mundane fantasy story. You know what, Abid? I liked it. Oh, what kitchen cells? Oh, yes. Kitchen cells. They're... Well, you know what incels are. Very, like, the unfortunates. Well, it's now, like, it's like diary. It's like a... okay, so... There's two flip sides to this. So, we got kitchen cells, and then we got girl dinner diaries. Those are two subreddits that I learned about. And it's basically just people posting their L's. And just, like, showing the food. And, what is it? Some of them... There's too many cells. There's too many cells. We gotta cut down our cell percentage. What is it? It'd be like, you know, it's just like... I got called ugly, by my crush who didn't think I was listening. Fuck my chud cell life. Pizza. And then he shows a picture of pizza. It's like... And it's just like... And then some of them are just really depraved, where it's just like, girl didn't like me. Please explain girl dinner. The lack of food consumption and water drink. Hey, I drink water. It's probably best that I change the subject. I didn't want to relive some of the things I read. Yo, please explain girl dinner. You're a girl, so explain the lack of food consumption and water drinking. See, like, I drink water. I do. But for me, sometimes GI issues become a problem. And when that happens, I try not to, overdo it with food, because that can actually, yeah, it can aggravate my guts from Berserk. So, yeah, for girl dinner, but as for girl dinner diaries, it's just basically like that. Much like Guts from Berserk, I too am struggling with Guts. But yeah, so for girl dinner diaries, they're like it's just posting your L's. It's just posting your L's. I think the girl dinner diaries are like, some of them can be almost as bad as kitchen cells, but a lot of them are more like, I presume a lot of them are women, since it says girl dinner diaries, I presume. And they like, it's mostly just like they have a lot, they're a little bit longer in their stories, and they're, they talk fully about their situation, where it's just like, I lost my job, my husband, he's asking for a divorce, stuff like that. Just all the sad things that that could happen in a person's life, like, post that, and whatever you happen to eat that day. Somebody made like a delicious flan, or like an omelet, and then they say things, it's just like, I can barely make rent, and my mother needs money for a health condition. It's just like, Jesus Christ. But then they're just like, flan! And you're just like, oh my god. That is a very nice flan. You're just like, Jesus Christ. Those Reddits are something. I don't know where to begin. Because you're just like, I got problems too, but I just don't know if I don't know if I could ever do that. I would rather just show you what I'm cooking without the, trauma dumping. And also, I just don't really trust, like, people. I guess this is where I can be like, this is a flaw in my character, maybe. But it's hard for me to open up to people just in general, like IRL. But especially, I feel very justified though with the internet though, because like, not everybody chooses to be kind about it. Yeah, we'll say they are better than nuclear revenge Reddits though, and many of them end in murder. And then it's just unbelievable. Oh my god, or destroying towns. And there's full Reddits of this? Are they, like, being observed by law enforcement? Holy lord. We should all just somehow find a way to dive into this video game. Forget all of this. Hi. No more nuclear murder and heinous confessions on the internet. Just... They are fake stories. They have to be. Please be fake. I mean, they would have to be, right? I was thinking to myself, because there's no way. Like, if anyone suspected... If anyone so much as suspected that it could be real, like, they would, like, they would eventually have law enforcement catch up to them. Surely, some of them, maybe not, most have to be. Surely. I want to believe that things have consequences. You know? That people who do wrong do get the appropriate consequences. Something. Yeah, I'd rather watch Japanese base. Why was I... Holy shit. I was about to say Japanese baseball. I'm just like, oh my god. I didn't conjure that dialect. I think I say it ironically, and then it just kind of becomes like a... Well, you know, it just becomes a part of my, my voice, huh? It all starts ironically. Japanese baseball in the Japanese Showa era. Said Japanese twice. I mean, but how would I know if, how would I know if it was Japanese if you didn't say Japanese twice? The two idiots who found a random thing of nuclear material not taking it seriously and them nearly dying, as well as people that got near also getting sick. Because that stuff apparently binds to clothes very easily. That one turned out to be true? Oh. Damn. You know where you don't have to worry about any of that shit happening? This game. We need to find our Boku no Natsuyasumi life. It might be, you know, in order to get a cheap house these days, you're probably gonna have to get like a... You're probably gonna have to invest in a little crack shack. But you know, but you know what they say, you know, you can turn a crack house into a crack home. You know, these crack shacks, they're usually in these rural areas and they're not very well kept. They'll be fixer-upper. But then again, that would almost be even more expensive. In fact, I'm pretty sure it would be. But anything to get the Boku no Natsuyasumi life, right? No nuclear waste material. Dear God. Anything. I said anything. Internet? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. I'm being hyperbolic. I knew someone who lived in a shed for a while and hated it. I would imagine they would. That's a shed. You know, I think as trendy as the minimalist lifestyle was in the 2010s, I feel like I can't completely like buy into it. You know, there's quite a few things that spark joy to me. I'm sorry. I like a lot of things that spark joy. And let me see. The story. If I remember correctly, a company dumped boxes of rods and told no one. Houses got built on the area and two idiots dug up and opened the box despite its warning. Posted to Reddit to ask what it was. One of them went on a hike or something and infected loads of people and then got found by the authorities and saved. Can I just say, I'm so glad the sad beige mom era ended. I don't know. Yeah. Is it ending? I'm so happy about that if that's true. I don't know what was up with that. I don't know what was up with that trend with like millennial moms. I don't know what that was. I mean like moms get clicks and TikTok does weird things to people. Everybody's got their clicks and moms are no exception. Now, like, I'm not a mother. I feel like there's like a certain, there's like a certain camaraderie that I understand. It's like that comes from having a child and you're just like with other people who have also had children. No shit, but... Babies need colors, not beige and khaki. Browns and beige. And mother of pearl. The TikTok trends. My job is kicking teens off the property that are trying to do TikTok trends. Oh god. What's one that I just saw? Well, I mean, I instantly forget them most of the time, so... But, like, okay, so like this was before like TikTok took off. I think this was before like even Musically was a thing. But there were like kids that were doing this thing called a condom challenge. And the challenge was nearly killing yourself by snorting a condom up your nose. And you're just like, I have words. I have so many words. But I'm trying to be polite on this stream. You're just like, the only thing I'll say is just like, it's times like this where you're just like, well, now we know whose parents should have used a condom. That's all I'm gonna say. Yeah, TikTok trends. The dumbest was like the 3 a.m. knocking one that almost got someone shot. Not smart enough to do in the South. Not smart to do in the South, sorry. Yeah, I don't think you would want to, like... Why would you try to antagonize someone? First of all, in general. My only speculation is just... Oh, I mean, like, when you're a kid, you want attention, right? I know, like... There's this thing where it's like... When you're a teenager, you know that these are kids that are old enough to know better. But they're at a point in life where they become complacent to everything that their parents have taught. Because, like, now they know all the rules. Now all they want to do is break the rules. Because having attention and clout and being thought of as funny overrides your principles for a certain decade in your life. And then once that decade passes, you look back and you're just like, holy fuck, I was an idiot. Ugh. What was it, the teaspoon one before TikTok that choked a bunch of people out? I bet. There was other ones, maybe not quite so dangerous, but like raw ginger, just people making themselves sick as dogs. And you're just like, my god, why? The attention is not... I would say it was not worth it. It were not worth it. I don't know. I mean, like, I look back on, like, my life, and I was like, I did stupid things when I was a kid, too, but I'm... At least I can say I didn't do shit like that. I was cringe, and sometimes I did... Sometimes even I fell for the stupid thing of, like, wanting attention. Peer pressure and all that. But I never did the condom challenge. I think, what was it? I think I remember, like, in, like, is it, like, grade 9? Somewhere in junior high, either my second year or third year. And, we were trying to beat the lunch bell, like, the returning bell after lunch period. And, two girls that I was hanging out with at the time, they went through the window. They found out that one of the classroom windows was open, so they snuck in through there. And normally you're supposed to kind of, like, line up, and get at the door at a certain amount of time. But they snuck in through the window, and I snuck in after them. And of course, when I did that, of course, I was the one that got caught. And the teacher was just like, "Who's with you?" And I blabbed. Sorry, I blabbed. Just like, why should I have to be the one to go down? I had no loyalty to these girls.
今日はこうやってスイカ泥棒が来ないように見張ってるんだ。
It wasn't any real punishment. We just had to sit a little bit. I snitched. That's right. That's right. What did they do for me? Nothing. Well, they were nice. Also, I was kind of a wuss. I try to make myself sound like a stone cold, like, cool bitch, but I wasn't. I was just a wuss. Just like, I can't lie. Because at that point, there was no point. There was no point in lying after that. It's just like... Why would I want to get in more trouble? I'm just a kid. Suddenly I realized I'm just a kid. You know, when you're a teenager, you're trying to not be a kid. And then suddenly consequences, and then you're just like, oh shit, I'm a kid. I have so much forgiveness. So now if I'm going down, we're all going down. Exactly. Exactly. I feel that's only right. You know? How can I know for sure that they would be protecting me? I say it like it was some big interrogation. It wasn't. He was just like, hey, I saw 2 other girls. Who were they? I just like, blankety blank and blankety blank. She's like, okay. I think it was a man. Yeah, it was a man. It was I think it was a teacher? I can't remember. Can we all agree that it's pathetic when so-called friends try to sabotage your opportunities? You're clearly jealous that the amulet of eternal darkness chose me. And no amount of please fight it, I know you're still in there somewhere, is gonna change that crab bucket mentality. Like, grow up. They're just trying to dull your sparkle. And that sparkle just happens to be coming from the chaos eternal darkness amulet of the damned. You know? Never let anyone get in the way of your bliss. There's loyalty to the homies until one of us gets possessed, and then it's jumping time. If I got the amulet of the damned, would you still... This is the more complex version of would you still love me if I was a worm? Would you still love me if I possessed the amulet of the damned? I guess if my husband had the amulet of the damned, I would just tell him, like, keep it somewhere safe. Don't put it on. We'd have to, you know, perform cleansing rituals. And it's not like you could sell it. Now, what could I do? It's the damned amulet. It's that damned amulet. The amulet of the damned. What can I do? It would just curse somebody else. Holy water? These hands. You're a hand man, aren't you? Internet? Don't you dare. No internet, please. You run those hands. You use your fist. Fuck. I can't win this one. I can't win this one. I tap out. Time to go into my bedroom and never leave. Stop. Stop it. No, dig up, stupid. That's I think that may be one of my all-time favorite lines from Simpsons. It's like, well, now we can't get out. We'll dig our way out. It's like, no, dig up, stupid. Millennial likes the 90s Simpsons. Yes. Yes, I do. 'Cause it was good, and it was fun, and it was funny. Which you wouldn't believe watching The Simpsons today. Ugh.
今日の見張り番は本当に疲れた
I
な。
mean, yes, guns aren't for show,
で
they are
も
for
こんな日
action,
に
and
限
I
って
ain't no
スイカ
coward.
泥棒が出てこな
An
いもん
ass whooping
な。
is all that's needed most times. You just whoop him. You just whoop that ass. You know? I'm trying so hard not to accidentally dig myself into another hole.
じ
Oh,
ゃあいただきます。
いただきま
guns
す
aren't for show. Unless they're one of those rifle sports demonstrations. Then those I feel like those would probably be for show. those military like drilling
ごちそうさまでした。
events. I can't remember exactly. Best thing about millennials, they won't make any more. Celebrate. They won't make any more. Oh, positive connotation. Celebrate yourself. As a millennial. If you're a millennial or zillennial. An X-illennial or Z-illennial. Or just a regular millennial. Just accept that you're old. But at the same time, you're kind of off the hook now. Now it's Gen Z that's taking the heat for the avocado toast and the yachts and shit. We're free. We're finally free. It's not fair, I know it's not fair. What we have here is called a sacrificial lamb, and when the cowards run, sometimes one of them falls. And with this sacrificial lamb, you can show the group who ran who's boss by belting that sacrificial lamb. But he's just an innocent little lamb. Yes, he's to be sacrificed, but I always felt really bad for the lamb. Almost finally free. It's not fair though. It isn't fair where it's just like you get some old timers just coming up being like, now you're like, your generation is just not doing the things that we did. It's like, yeah, we know. You weren't doing the things your parents were doing either. It's, for example, your parents didn't use birth control. Whoa! But no, really, they didn't because it wasn't around back then. But also, it doubles as a bird. Whoa, ho, ho, ho. 99, baby. Catch heat from Gen Z and millennials. It's because you do that stare. I don't know. I guess I'm just like, I guess my only gripe is when like Zoomers will be like, wow, millennials were so cringe in Reddit, but then you get Zoomers that are like doing exactly what millennials did. And you're just like, what the fuck? The millennial stare and the Gen Z attitude. You're like a hybrid. And neither can afford a house. Oh. That's why I play this video game where I can be a child in a house. Doop. I think that's my picture book. God, I wish I had a house. All the generations do stupid shit when they're young, and all the older generations do is mock them. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Last stream, another stream ago, I was talking about how I'm just like, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for like all the little like Gen Alphas like to get older. Maybe like, I don't know. Like once they hit like 15 or so. I guess the oldest Gen Alpha already is 15 right now, aren't they? But like the younger ones, I'm just gonna be like, remember 6, 7? You just maybe they'll still laugh, maybe they won't. They'll be like, Sometimes that happens. I do wonder about that though. I want to ask like little kids that were born in 2020, or like at least were like toddlers in 2020, and I just want to like ask them, just be like, do you remember anything? Like, do you remember, like, masks? Do you remember talking to people? And all that stuff? Not to be, like, condescending, it's just, like, you know, being a child and growing up during a major worldwide event. That's quite something, right? What was I even doing? Subrosion just become an armed night security guard. Pays very well. And you can bully VTubers while working. Are you bullying me? Was I being bullied this whole time? Well, it wouldn't be the first time this has happened. Though I will say, I am rubber and you're glue, and whatever you say bounces off of me and sticks to you, so, you know. Not you, you bully another. Who? Who? I want to feel powerful. I want to join in on the bullying. I'm actually quite a... I actually have quite a few flaws in my character. See, this is like... I don't believe this. Like, this kid has like an underdrawing over his regular drawing. This kid's a professional. He has like a red pencil underneath his black pencil. You know, like an undersketch. He took time. My God, this kid's talented. Now, what does this say? August 6th. Am I allowed to say their channel name? Sadly, they're not streaming yet. Making me wait to bully them again. Well, Consider the following. The Strait of Hormuz is closed again. Oh, man. I'm not caught up. I'm not totally caught up, but I do believe, quite an embarrassing solution to this was made, or something. I don't know. I'm being vague on purpose, because I really genuinely don't know what's fucking happening anymore. Oh. Today, nothing. Have wonderful day. Wonderful day it was. I did nothing. It reopened to close again? People need to make up their minds about this. I have stronger opinions than that, but like I don't want to be divisive. Not because I don't have opinions or think that they're worth sharing. It's just like I just want to play my game. There's a time and a place for everything. And for me, I just want to play video games. Just want to play video games. Oh, no, it's okay. I guess I didn't really put anything, like, off limits. I just made it so, like, you know, I talk about, like, I do say things, like, I do, like, I'm an adult. I just put in, like, bisexual, like, by default, I put in sexual themes. Just because it's just, you know, like, I'll talk about things. I haven't talked about anything too graphic, but, you know, or too divisive, but you just never know. You just never... I try not to talk about political stuff either. Yeah.
じゃあ、いただきます。
I know there's some VTubers who do that, and unless asked, yeah. I know there's VTubers that make that their whole thing, though. And I just can't. I just can't really... I do not rock with that. That was, of all the things I do not rock with. It's just kind of, what was it? I guess, just to say, like... What are the ones that I remember seeing? There's... Powder, what was her name? Yeah, Powder. And then Leaflet. I'm not either. I'm not a Powder or a Leaflet. You know, they have said some things that I find quite repugnant. But, you know. And you don't need yeah, exactly, like, you don't need, of all the people you want to hear talk about the state of the world, you want someone with an anime girl avatar to be doing that? You really do? Is that what you want? I say that not to you in particular, 444, but to just, like, you know, that particular audience. I don't know. I just remember things like Elf and Psyop, where it's just like the like, and that's the thing where it just, you become like kind of like a talking head grifter kind of person. That's what I learned real fast. And then I learned about things like Elf and Psyop. Like, that was a wild fucking, like... you tried to pander to, like the racists, and then it turned out like this girl, she was Pakistani the whole time. I'm not a grifter or a psyop, although it is very funny that Elf and Psyop wasn't just a clever name. It wasn't just a sassy name. It really was. She was just, you know... But I guess she kind of didn't really like herself either. And that's just really sad. If Digital Circus has taught me anything, is to accept yourself. But yeah, I guess she didn't... I think the idea, though, is just like, But the other thing was that they were, like, being, They made a whole thing about their personality being, like, they're real grimy. Like, they're the girl failure types. I don't know, I don't think that's a, like... I don't think Powder's like that, but I kind of got the same brand from her. I don't think she's, like, stinky or anything, although I think some of the things she says are pretty fucking... But, who knows? I don't even know if it's real. I don't even know if these people, like... You just wonder, like, what these people are... Are they just doing it for the lay grift? I don't know. But I just, I don't like that we're trying to make, being grimy, like, not showering and shit, like, that kind of stuff, like, into, like, a cute thing. I don't know. Yeah. I don't care that VTubers talk about the state of the world, but I hear enough about it at work. And that when I finally get my alone time in my basement, I just want to watch something and chat with fun people. I'm sorry, I made it. And now I'm just talking about those very same girls. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know, I don't want to... Like, the boy and girl failure channels, yeah. It's, I guess it's, well, we all know about, like, the amount of, like, I can fix her, I can fix him types. So, like, we all know now that there's an appeal for that. But we all know it's just, like, you know, you say all that until you actually meet someone who is an actual, like, complete mess. And you're just like, it's not cute anymore. And once you meet the people behind the avatar, they're either lying to you, or they, you know, you actually smell them. And, whoa. When you do, just stand back. I don't know. I just, I don't know who I am, but I know what I'm not. I guess that's the only thing that I can say for certain as I go through life, where it's just like, I don't know, yeah, I don't know who I am. I'm just, as I just go through life, I just figure out what I'm not. Yeah, basically. Long brush plus soap. Solutions we have. But, you know, horses and water. You can lead them, but you can't make them drink. Or can you? That poor horse. Let me see. Listen, if I hear someone say, I can fix her, or I can fix him, I'm immediately grabbing the nearest dictionary and whacking them until knowledge enters their brain. Ugh. Well, you'll just say this, like, they'll break you before you even get a chance. Don't ask Mr. Cooter about them horses. Those horses. Those horses, they do what they want. And donkeys... They're just that, like, times 100. You couldn't make a horse drink. You will absolutely never make a donkey drink unless a donkey wants to. And now I'm just sitting around. This is gonna be another in my picture diary. Where I'm just like, I sit around with dog. I do nothing. What side of Twitter for horses? The crazy love, the crazy horse. I only know about Uma Musume. I only know about like
ジョ
people.
アリってどん
They
な
did
冠
a.
をかぶって
It
るの
was
かしら
quite ingenious how they made like the race horses like. They, you know, betting on race horses, that used to just be like you know, that was almost on the way to becoming like an old person thing, like an elderly thing from like a thing of the past. And then they're just like, wait a minute, why don't we just make them anime girls? And they'll be like mascots and ambassadors. There's different flavors and different levels to the flavors of Crazy Horse. Listen, listen, I don't know what kind of Crazy Horse you're talking about. I'm talking about, you know, inspiring stories of athleticism portrayed by anime horse girls and, you know, nothing insane like Mr. Hands or something like that. My god. I can proudly say that I have never seen any of those, like, viral fucked up videos. I can very happily say that. I'll just say that Musk had an insane answer to how to make a horse drink. Oh no. Diary entry. I was talking to chat all day. Happy drawing. That will be my drawing. Be fucking glad you haven't seen any. So, like, one of the ones was, like, you know the infamous 2 Girls, 1 Cup. I didn't need to watch it. Because, like, in high school, I was just sitting in, like, shop class. And, like, 2 guys were just, like... One guy was, like, recollecting it to his friend. Like, he was traumatized. Just like, bro, like, you know, these 2 girls, like, they're, like, making out and it's hot, right? But then they start and then... and then you probably know the rest. I know, that wasn't even the worst one, but I was just like, you know, I was like... Thomas had seen enough. It was time for Thomas to leave. I've heard enough. Say no more. And then it became like a meme for people reacting to it. And everyone came to the same conclusion. Everyone just like, ugh. Ugh. So the backgrounds in this game are so beautiful. Yeah, I know. I ruin it, don't I? Maybe I will find the backgrounds. I'll see if I can retweet. I like retweeting things that relate to what I stream. So maybe I'll find. We all had a part to play. Enhance. Ruin or enhance? Well, I guess that's up to you, viewer. Okay. That was a pretty good summer vacation. It's not quite 4 hours, but this is something up. It's something up to be. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. It comes down to you. Look at this laundry. It's now finally, like, yeah, that's right. It's Sunday. It's Sunday. It will be Sunday, but it's summer. And that means you get to hang your laundry out until it rains. Grab the vodka and, yes, amounts of pickles. Yes. When it comes down to me, it's like, I don't know. I was pretty good. You know, I drank a sugar-free kombucha. That's pretty good. It was non-alcoholic. And it's supposed to be it's supposed to be good for your stomach, which, you know, I've been having trouble with. guts from berserk problems. So, it kind of helped. I've been pretty good about that. But yeah. There's so many things that come down to you, though. Kombucha can be really tasty, and I like it. What is it? There's some pretty good ones. There's a Canadian brand kombucha. That's the alcoholic, alcohol-free ones. It's called, like, Rise. They're pretty good. Problem is, like, being in Canada, everything's expensive as balls. Long Island iced tea, best drink in my opinion. I just think about like Marge Simpson getting drunk off of the Long Island iced tea. She's just like, I love to visit this Long Island place. If only it were real. It did look delicious though. I'm trying to be away from alcohol, not because of like I never struggled with any, like, addiction or anything like that. But, I just, I'm trying to protect... the liver is important. The liver is important. Along with every other vital organ. But yes, the liver is very important. It's an iced tea without a cult. What more could you ask for? I didn't even know there were cults with iced teas. I didn't even know this. What do I do? My organs are all fucked. Well, when that happens, you just gotta... Oh! Really? I didn't know this. Oh, but yes, if your organs are all fucked, you just do what I do. And you take it easy. Just go go easy on yourself. Stretch. What else do they tell you? Try not to go overboard. Variations of the same message. But I didn't know about the cults. Car crash broke 0 bones. 0 bones. Bones. But your organs, however, have been... Oh my god. I guess there's more than one way to get fucked. I mean, we know this. But, having it illustrated for us. Yeah. I am so sorry about your organs. I'm very sad that they got tenderized. Usually when I think of tenderized, I think of a juicy steak. I don't like this now. Once I realized that I too am made of meat. You're just like, I don't like this. Except for your left lung, you say? Mostly damaged to functional, but not good. Dear Diary. August, what? Where are we at? August 7th. Ow, my organs. Sad face. Sad face in hospital. Man, I'm so sorry. That's fucking god awful, though. I lived, so it's able to be used to joke about now. Oh, but still. You're just like... I guess at that point you're just like, yeah, you have to be like, I lived, bitch. I love it. Soy Pog! Ooh! Living. I'm living. Years ago. Yeah, I guess time... I don't want to say time heals all things. But... time makes things more manageable. Ideally. Most things are manageable as time goes on. But, you know, we all would hope that these kinds of things would never happen to us, like, to begin with. Yeah. Did help your god... Did not help your god complex. It's like... I should've not lived. It's that point in Groundhog Day where Bill Murray's just like, I have been stabbed, shot, got in a car crash, burned. He's just like, and I keep reliving the same day over and over. I'm God. Oh. Hopefully, that will never happen again, though. I truly hope. I truly hope that good things are good and should happen more often. Oh. I just backstepped getting rammed into by a Nissan van. I don't question. You're nearly... That was almost an isekai. The van? The truck? Ugh. But I guess you have to be, like, running out in the street. Like, you can't be in another vehicle. You have to be, like, running out, and your body has to hit the vehicle. And then you get sent to another world. But I don't like talking about it like that, because it's just, like, I know some people get very, some people, get so depressed to the point of madness, and they're just like, they're gonna try. Some people are gonna try. And I feel so terrible for that. It's just like, it's just a story, please. But I think it is a common fantasy where it's just like, people want to try and... Like, what if I did just start over? Want a little bit of a time loop, just as a treat. Yeah. A time loop. Another life. You know, something that gives you a little bit more flexibility, for lack of a better way of putting it. Yeah. Oh, man. Oh, shoot, it's like, oh, man. That was like 3 hours and 40 minutes. A video game where you can try to live out a good summer vacation. Yes, play this game. You know, don't take my word for it. It's beautiful. And there's 2 more? There's 2 others? And a Shin-chan one. Yeah. If I was in any other car, I'd have died. So it was the truck. It was the truck that saved your ass because you had the roll cage in it. Oh my god. And your truck gate in the engine bay was interested to see 3 days later. And apparently walking around after it. Jesus. But you don't remember? You somehow managed to walk. And then you passed out. Holy shit. Yeah, there are 4. 4 before Shin-chan. Okay. Well, yes. Boku no Natsu Yatsumi. Not Yasumi. Yes. My summer vacation. You don't get those anymore. After a certain age. You don't get those. Dude. But yeah. Yeah. It's been like 20 minutes short. 4 hours. If it wasn't for my friend getting the body cam from an officer. Jesus. It is kind of... How is it that we are so fragile and yet at the same time we somehow have just stunning moments of resilience? It's a testament. Is it the human mind, the body, or the spirit? I don't know, but... The mud runner. Oh, bad. Yeah. That was actually a pretty good stream. I didn't know how it was gonna go. I was worried that maybe... This looked really beautiful, but I was worried it was gonna get, like, uneventful, and I wouldn't have anything to talk about. But as it turns out, I did. And, I just wanna... Yeah, thank you. It's been, like, 3 months since I did this now. Yeah. And... I applied. I did the. I'm doing the affiliate thing. I'm gonna try and do more. I'm working on banner art. I'm still working on that. Yes, it was nice. It was nice. I wasn't feeling too great, so I'm really I'm happy. Streaming makes me happy. So I don't know. Maybe it won't be like what they say. In like 6 months, you're gonna like, you know what I mean? With the chat's collective insanity, chat's weirdness. There'll always be something to talk about. True. And this is a good Nazi Yasumi is a good yapping game. I didn't learn much Japanese though. I guess I'll have to lock in for next time if I play another one. But yeah, thank you all. Thank you to all who popped in on this Saturday night. You didn't have to. Saturday night is usually the time when things happen. So let's see. Subrosion. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8 for 4 games. Pearl showed up. That makeup artist, shoot, what was her name? She was also a fellow tuber though, a VTuber. That was really interesting. Thank you to those who popped in and lurked. Yeah. Okay, there we go. There we go. I think I said it. Who can say what the future holds? But I was grateful for today. Yeah, samesies. Yeah. You know, yes, stream make me happy. Maybe I'll try to do, so tomorrow's Father's Day. I'll be doing something for my father-in-law. I'll see if I can make time. We're not gonna be out for like the whole day, but I'll see if I can make time. If I stream, I stream. If I don't, I don't. It just means that I'll be back to Signales. And more time to think about what to do for the next weekend, whatever. Yeah. Alright, well, oh yes, happy Dad Day for tomorrow. And GG's. Good nights, everyone. Bon nuit. Yes, I speak German. Okay. Alright. Bye-byes. Bye-byes.